Welcome in to Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Todd Boone. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope everyone is well. Hope you're doing. Hope your families are doing well, and just stay safe. Hopefully, we're getting through all of this. I've kind of gotten out of at least at the house. And, anyway, trying to enjoy what sunshine that we had. Of course, we had a day of it, so then it quit, and it's time now. It's time to start, raining again. It's the way it's been, it seems like, for 2 years. Father's Day, right around the corner, and we got one heck of a free shipping knife, too. This whitetail cutlery survival knife that we're doing at $24.50, $104,975, free freight, however many you want. Now, I'm telling you, this has got some weight to it. It's one of the heaviest survival knives that we have. It is the one that we have, and probably the one that heaviest as many of them we've ever had in the past, if that made any sense whatsoever. It's $24.50. It has some very, very, very good fall camouflage. It's going to come with a heavy 1680 denier, a sheath. It's molded, and it has a touch-up filled stone. It's a good one. You'll like it. Real good stuff. You order it at $24.50. Any other merchandise that you want to have to come along with it, well, we're going to pay the freight to the lower 48, and that's ground freight. It'll all be free if that knife is on your invoice. And it's that time of the year, too, finally people getting outside and doing stuff like we're supposed to be doing. We do have something really, really nice for Father's Day also. It is the very, very tasty Tequila Sunrise Custom Stockman 313 Hen and Rooster. A special core line done by James A. And Mr. Michael Prater for this frame. Just for Father's Day, it's limited to 300. It'll have all of that on the blade. We do not have 300 of them. If you want one to buy, it's $68. Now, we're going to be giving some of them away. They're going to be randomly given away throughout our live shows. So if you hear me call out, announce a name, and I'll specify Tequila Sunrise, that means you're going to have one on its way to you. Now, it's not going to cost you anything. And we're going to end up, I guess, giving about 200 of them away. 300 limited edition printed, and then we have some that we're giving away. It's a beautiful, beautiful knife. You'll enjoy it. At least I hope you do. But take advantage of the survival knife. It's a heck of a deal just because of the fact it has free freight on it. It's got weight. A lot of weight to it. That's going to be coming up June the 12th, folks. That is one awesome Winchester made in 1994. It's a big Coke bottle frame with a swing guard. Only has charcoal ruby. And that is the original authentic celluloid. I believe that probably is a 4570 shield. You register at cutlerycorner.com or .net. And June the 12th, we'll announce the winner. It's the only one we have, and some lucky customer is going to be owning that really, really nice, already an antique, by the way, piece. This is Jim's pick. He's done good, folks. He always does. 104-968's the item number. Look at this one right here. This is going to be Sharps. Now, we've had a very, very similar design in Valley Forge. However, this is not, as you see on the blade. It's 3CR. 13, it's a stainless steel. You have that antique finish on the forefinger guard or the pinky guard. I guess that'd be depending on which direction that you're holding the knife. It has a classic, and if you've bought any of the Sharps cutlery, those nice fixed blades, the sheath, it's a good one. I mean, it's a good sheath. You'll like it. More weather resistant, but what I like more than anything, and I'm sure you will also, is the fact that this is going to be available at only $9.88. It was a good deal. We couldn't keep up with them at $14.80, whether it be Sharps or Valley Forge. That is a $50 retail. Buy more than one at $9.88. Good-looking blonde wood on that one as well. Hope my fingernails are doing all right. My manicurist is sheltering, and she ain't gotten with me yet. Look at that beautiful, look at the horn on that knife, folks. Add to order Steel Warrior. That is one magnificent handle material. Now, it's natural. It's a horn. No two are going to be identical. There's the reverse side. Still very unique, has a lot of character to it. It is only $12.36. That was a Rockwell test sticker, that little red and yellow sticker showing you where the Rockwell test took place. On the spade blade, which is 440 stainless, and the clip blade is also 440 stainless. It's add to order. It's pretty self-explanatory on that one. If you're ordering Jim's Pick or any other product that you order throughout the show, if you want one of these beautiful knives, well, just pick an add to. And you can buy more than one at $12.36. 104,976. So now we're doing the Woo. All right, the Woo is just like an add to order too, only we call it Woo, and that's with order only. All in all, it adds up to being identical. Same scenario. You purchase any item at all in the show, and that's with order only. We do it for a week if they last the entire week. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But you can order, excuse me, on that Steel Warrior, that awesome little Texas toothpick that's done in oxhorn, and pay only $8.21. That's all that one is going to run you. As the Woo, nice cute little knife, a good brand too. 104,980 on the Woo of the week. Oh, look at the old Gerber Legendary blade. The Tanto Gear fixed blade. This is good stuff too. There are a precious few of them. Looks like about 46 are all that remain now. We had a big run on this item. It has a really, really nice digi camo. It's kind of like a shoulder harness sheath, but it's more of a pack sheath. You can put it on your survival pack, your hunting pack, or whatever. Or if you wish, you can carry it on your belt. But not many Tanto blades around, it doesn't seem like anymore. We pick up a few here and there, and when we do, well, people buy them up. That handle's been bolted on. You've got some good partial serration on the lower, you know, the sharp edge of the down in the blade. What's tooled on top basically is more along the line of like a thumb grip or a forefinger grip, depending on whatever you're doing with the knife. Keep you from slipping, just gives you a little added securities, the way that I've always looked at it. It's only $26.75 on 104. 904 on that. It is HCR 13 on a sling blade, the first ever world's best dad, limited to only 100 of them. That's all right. That's all there are going to be, 100. Now, it'll have that on the blade, but it also has world's greatest or world's best dad printed on the blade also. So you've got some really, really awesome high-end steel, a G10 handle, a bearing system that operates this knife that consists of 18 polished ball bearings. Only 100. I'll pick it up real quick. Yeah, this is more of a kind of like a Cordura style sheath. It's going to have the quick clip on it. It can be wore vertical. It can also be wore horizontal. And you have a replacement pocket clip, some other spare bolts, and you're also going to have a wrench that you can adjust the tension on. That is quick, not assisted opening. It's not necessary with those with 18 of the ball bearings that operate that item. 100 only at $79.88. It's 104,977 on the world's best dad. Oh, goodness gracious, look what just arrived, folks. Well, let me see if it arrived or if they've just... Yeah, we just have, this is the only one that I am aware of currently that has made its way back into stock. That's 4116 steel from Germany. It's a whitetail brand. Now, it's been mirror polished, and it's kind of like along the line of Bigfoot. Not quite as substantial in frame size, but anyway, it's a heavyweight. That is genuine buffalo horn, and then all natural white smooth bone. When I look at this pattern, the first thing that I think of when I see this frame is a saddle horn trapper. But as you see, it's only one blade, and it locks, and it's just a big, massive knife. It's got it's not really one that's going to be very pocket friendly, and a lot of steel in the blade. Try one out. $15.36 is all that is going to cost you in German steel. 104,983 on the Cape Buffalo, Colorado A saddle horn lock blade is what I'll call that one. Now this is going to be, oh, the Mermaid Assist. Now I haven't had the pleasure. I've got blades everywhere around here. I haven't had the pleasure of, I gotta look at these. They snuck these in on me, so that looks like a chase item right there if I've ever seen one before. Well, we all know how the mermaids, you know, they're out there. You just got to go out and look for them, folks. If you get lucky, you'll see one. Let me see, this is pretty neat how I'll pick this bottom one up while y'all mess around with that one up there on top. Let me get the old spectacles on. I don't want to miss anything on these. Look, we got purple mermaids, we have blue mermaids. Oh, they're three-dimensional too. It's kind of like a laser wash. Got a really deep blue, and I guess I'll call that powder bluish gray or something. They're assisted opening. They're 420 high carbon stainless. It's a J2 steel, but it is a stainless 420 high carbon, so that is only $8.74 per knife at $34.95. It may not be for everyone, but I know that there's a bunch of folks out there watching right now that want to own a mermaid, and I can tell you, I assure you, this will be a very popular item. 104, 938, get all four at only $34.95. This is a warehouse, some type of super find that Jim had. I guess it's a warehouse in his office type of find. It is a handmade stag, 114, pattern might be the 214 on this one, Congress. This was all handmade in Spain. From the company, the factory, and the craftsmen that built all of those incredible stag-handled fixed blades that at one point in time we used to have that got gone on us real quick. Look at the quality of the antler. Handmade in Toledo, Spain. They're world-renowned, especially for swords for centuries, folks. They're good. They have really fine craftsmen. Look at that beautiful knife. It was $78, handmade Toledo. At $59, that's Jim's sale price. $59.63. That is, well, the only retail it's ever had is $160, and it's probably been in this building in excess of 5+ years. Good possibility longer than that. Look at one. Let us send you one. I mean, that's just good stuff. And oh, by the way, there are none, period, zero, that are being manufactured in any of the Hen and Rooster pocket knife line in Toledo. So that makes it a collectible there as well. All right, so that stag that you just saw was 104682. This is black mammoth. Some of it's darker than others. This is going to be the molar. This particular one was done by Santa Fe Stoneworks. Look at what the elements of the earth did. It took them about 10,000+ years. It actually, in my opinion, made it more beautiful. This has the buckwire cut and a single forged Damascus blade of 1095 carbon and 15N20, all single forged. There's your onyx stone on the reverse side that Santa Fe did. I do not think any more currently are being done. I'll have a couple of other pieces in the show, but all of them are going to be very low quantity-wise. We're just not going to have very many of them, but with what's been going on with mammoth and seeing less and less of it here lately, put them out there. It's different, it's out of the ordinary, and you know what? That sucker just looks good. 103779, it's $180 for a few orders on that item. Well, we all live the American dream. 43 knives. Now, this wheelbarrow that was made for Jim James A., it is not for sale, but that is one awesome looking wheelbarrow. Very patriotic. It looks real good filled with knives too. Red, white, and blue. You have Frost on one side, Jim Frost Cutlery on the other side. And it's all done out of wood, and it was all handmade. It's not for sale, not right now at least anyway. No, he's not going to part with that. But it is a very good prop item to showcase awesome deal on 43 knives for only $98. 43 of them, but it's what those 43 are, like a 20-inch handguard machete by Whitetail Cutlery. Not one, but two, but three assisted opening knives. Yeah, assisted opening. Those are Tac Extremes, I do believe. Those two on top are assisted opening. There's another one in here somewhere. Oh, there's the original Storm Chaser. That comes with a shoulder harness sheath, if I'm not badly mistaken, on the 20-inch machete. There are going to be 3 additional Tac Extreme fixed blades, 2 of them 15 inches, and the other one, I believe, is going to be around 13. We have an additional fixed blade, one of the small little bolo boot knives with the Kydex style quick release sheath. There are pocket knives in buffalo horn. There are pocket knives that are going to be in Rocky Mountain second cut, a gray bone. There is also going to be some tactical lock blade knives that we're going to be making available in various different lengths. There is a Crow and Rooster 2-blade little Texas toothpick. There's also a saddle horn trapper that you're going to be receiving. In other words, basically, everything that you see going around and around on this turntable is what you're purchasing, what you're getting in on the deal at only $2.28 per box of an American Dream. And that is a lot of knives. That's $589 worth, and I actually rounded that one down, by the way. $589, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 fixed blades. I gotta watch my counting sometimes, folks. Search and rescue locks. The original and the largest ever built 5-inch version of the Eagle Eye lock blade. I mean, that's been in our line for multiple decades. They're just mainly on the infomercial shows. Storm Chasers, mid-size frame Tac Extremes. The Eagle, Flaming Eagle on that little small pocket knife, thumbs up. Free freight item, well, yeah, take advantage of it. It's $24.50 on our free freight ultimate survival knife, $104,975, and we'd pay freight on anything to the lower 48 that you add with that item. And it's really been amazing. It's been an incredible job, actually. Idea with this free freight. Our customers are they are taking advantage of it, and they are enjoying it. Our shipping department may not be, but all of our customers absolutely are. It works. This is another one of those items. Free freight, I've seen 40, 50, 60, hadn't seen anything yet higher than $85 of the freight that we paid, but that doesn't mean anything. That's just because I haven't seen it. And I just look when I happen to wander by a premium shipping area. Sharps are very, very low, too sharp. All of them are. They're going to be scattered out. I'm showing about 3 dozen orders currently that we'll be able to offer. Look at the beauty of these knives. I mean, for $12 a piece, I have to say it every time. At $12 a piece, you're just really purchasing 10 of a Jim Pick item that he priced. Excuse me, I had to clear my old throat there. Actually, a lot of his Jim Picks on these sharps are around $12.88, but they're just $12, folks. 3CR, the work that they put in to their line of knives is amazing. Amazing that we're capable of bringing them to you at a price like what you see. But, you know, the price that you see there at $12 a piece isn't something that's customary on the show. It's just one of those special deals that get done. That's why there are only 36 of them. 3 Stagallons, a lot of blade work, a lot of handle work, whether it be a guards, the beautiful woods that they do. There's some that are there's a couple that are done in walnut, especially these guards and pommels, just all of the work that they put into each and every single one of these beautiful knives for only $120 for all 10. But again, it's a good one if you're into buying fixed blades right now, and this seems to be that time of the year. Well, really, it is every time of the year. It just goes up during the, spring, and everybody getting outdoors. Free freight on that. Get that awesome survival knife at only $24.50 on. Put it with 2 sharps. 104-884. Really, really, really good camouflage. I can't stress enough the caliber of camouflage that you're receiving. That's the best survival knife that we have in house, folks. That's without a question. $475, just the absolute precious few that we have of these left, limited to only 100 in the entire world. Now, that's our woolly mammoth photo. We just wanted to, we haven't seen him in a while, and we thought that we ought to let everybody see the old woolly mammoth and how massive and extraordinary they were. And look at the tusk on that, folks. 10,000+ years ago, so limited to 100 each. There are going to be let's see if I count right. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that are going to have woolly mammoth. That is lava turquoise out of New Mexico. Lava turquoise. The blade print is going to tell you the production that took place. And because this is in conjunction, it's Hen and Rooster, and Santa Fe did the handle work on these. Look at that. Look at that's that brown, almost a bronze type of look. Now, they're not, yours is going to look different. It may be similar, but it's a material 10,000 years old. It has a tendency to look a little bit different. The red will be red. I know that for an absolute fact. And what you see on the side of the red mammoth molar is saltwater mother of pearl. Santa Fe didn't make it red. Mother Nature and the earth, over centuries upon centuries upon centuries, did that to it. All nice premium Stockmans. There's a blue. Now that is vein turquoise. So you have a lava rock turquoise, a lava turquoise, and a vein turquoise. That's how it's removed from the earth. The brown is the obsidian. And over centuries and centuries and centuries, and who knows how long, it starts squeezing the turquoise together, and we call it river turquoise. FlexPay, we're going to do that for you, folks. We're going to make it available as easy as we possibly can for you to make a purchase on this item. $237.50 in the freight. And if you don't get the freight knife, then it's $237.50 in the freight. If you do, it's $237 in no freight. In a 30-day time period, there's $237 more dollars only. You're going to have the 12x18 Santa Fe custom display exclusive for this collection. It's going to come along with it. Might have a little dent on the corner or something on the display, or a scratch. But other than that, saving a lot of money, folks. Instead of $120, well, it's $600 set, you're saving $125. But they're just a precious few of them that we have left. We're in single digits on that, and there are no more that are going to be coming about. 102-849. Compliments of Santa Fe, Hen and Rooster, Jim Frost, and a woolly mammoth. Helped out with some beautiful, incredible turquoise. Boy, we went through this prior series of shows, and these are good. This is an 80-pound pull on this. Now, it has one up for an 80-pound pull. It has one of the easiest cocking mechanisms. I'm not going to cock it this time, because every time, if you cock it, it has to be shot. It's basically, this is 80 pounds, for those of you that are familiar with any of that. This is a bullet for something that's 80 pounds, and I've shot it. I mean, not only was it accurate, and that was straight out of the box. I did not touch any sighting mechanism on it, but it's just an easy, I'll do it. I'm not going to do it all the way. I'll just show you. This thing right here, Cameron, if you don't own one of these, you're missing out. 80 pounds. Very, very, I mean, it's so simple. Dude, you know I'm Super Hulk. And I can do it real easy. And 80 pounds on something like that, it's a bullet. It is fun. Be careful. It's not a toy. You also have a pack of broadheads that are going to come along with it. If you can, buy 2 of them. That is just one of the nicest, neatest little instruments that I've had the pleasure to enjoy in quite some time. I mean, it's just took that pistol crossbow and enhanced it 100-fold. You'll like it. It's 103640, and they're fun, it's compact, and it's just a good item. If you like that. And if you, I know it's not knife related, but it is outdoor related, and the more we can spend outdoors, folks, I think the better off all of us are going to be. Get some of that beautiful, nice, warm sunshine. The Gerber multi-tool and the Paraframe multiplier. That multi-tool's legendary, and there's Leathermans, and there are Gerbers, and there's everybody's gotten into the multi-tools, the pliers, and they can be with, I mean, some of the handiest gadgets. You got heavy-duty files on there. Of course, you're going to have blades. You have scissors. You do have pliers. There's a pair of scissors. Drop point with serration. You got all the screwdrivers, you know, all of that stuff. A small enough one there for a Phillips head. There's another Phillips head, and then that's a really good file. Got a little sheep's foot, all built in a very sturdy frame with a heck of a brand name behind it. Gerber legendary blades, but we didn't stop there. Put that Paraframe with it down below. I'll pick that one up real quick. So we're doing all of this at only $56.50. $56.50, folks. It's just a nice skeleton frame. Takes away the weight. You still have strength in the frame. It's what, it's $28.25 a piece. That's good enough on that one's $104,900 at only $56.50 on that one. Here is our today's special. Look at what we've got going on this one at only $26.80. Well, you've got 82. I'm just going to round this one up. I did the last one down. When I do say round up or down, I'm talking pennies. Oh, look at that beautiful fix. Look at these, folks. These are brand new. 104,970. Yeah, those are brand new. That's good looking. Got some beautiful walnut on top. I was referencing earlier to the guard on it and the pommels and all the work that they put into these blades at Sharps. That HCR 13, well, it does the job. You know, it's not the fanciest and the most expensive steel in the entire world, but you know what? They wouldn't be $26.80. You know what? I appreciate that. I wake up in the morning, Cameron, and I just pray that today's going to be the day that you acknowledge. You acknowledge. Thank you so very much. Look at that blade right there. Cameron's in the studio. I always have to cut up with him, folks. Little inside jokes and all that kind of stuff. That's nice. It's a good one right there. It's a good Today Special on 104,970. All right, now what we have going on right here, we had a 6-piece set a while ago that was in basically the Mammoth, limited to 100. This is an item that was limited to only 30. That's all that exists. That's all that are ever going to exist, and there were three different handles on the 313 Stockman frame. We're going to show you all three of them. We have 23 remaining. That is purple Kingsman, the channel inlay. Yeah, I know it's not pearl, but for those of you out there wondering, if I had my choice, I could get, you know, pearls, I can do that. Pearls, I'm not going to say common, and it's become very much, a lot more expensive. When's the last time you've seen the purple turquoise? The last time that I saw it was on the Case XX Exotic Series several years back. They had some purple turquoise from the earth, and then that is raw turquoise from the Kingsman mine, also out of, I do believe, out in New Mexico. So it's $98, only 30 are ever going to be, and it's going to come with a certificate of authenticity as well. All of the black that you see is onyx. That has been used, and the certificates are behind them. I'll show you one of the certificates when we get down the row here. All right, now that is coral. When's the last time there was a coral item on this show? Well, we've had little bits and pieces before, and maybe some of the items that Michael Prater have done, and I know that there's been a little bit of some coral on some knives in the past, on, you know, painted ponies and that such, but other than that, you just don't see hardly any coral. Yet there it is, in that raw Kingsman mine turquoise. Look at that. There were only 30 that are ever going to exist, and not even close to having that. We've got half of these gone. $98. 30. That's all they're ever going to do. That's the type of certificates that I was referencing to. That one's about the old woolly mammoth right there. I got the wrong one. Leave it to me. That's what I'll do. If I can mess it up, folks. If it can be messed up, I have a tendency to mess it up. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you. Look at this deal here. That is the Mammoth. So yeah, I just had the certificates backwards. Look at that Mammoth. And that also is saltwater mother of pearl at a $98 price tag, $104,628 on that particular one. And it looks like this was limited. Let's see here. I want to double check. Yeah, this was limited to 50 of them, but in reality, and I'll get that verified. In reality, there were really only 30 made. That's all that were ever done. And this was going to be a $120 price tag. All right, so that's mammoth molar, saltwater mother of pearl, also has the blade print. And not a whole lot of those remaining either at $98 on $104,628. Wendell Seals. Wendell, you're in Alabama, I see. And Wendell, congratulations. That's a beautiful, beautiful tequila sunrise coral unstoppment that you're going to be receiving. Thank you so very, very much, sir. We appreciate all of you out there. We appreciate all of your business. We can't do it without you. That is a fact. We can't do it without you. Let's see. There are only $180. This is probably. We have 8 of these, and that's with the buck deer. Buck deer, it's cut out of the Damascus. It's single forged Damascus. See what we found out from Santa Fe is we've had mammoth molar from Arnaud Bernard, from Michael Prater, the tusk, all of that. But Santa Fe has came up, and this might be out of Alaska. Don't hold me to that. They've come up with a lot that is very, very different than any other suppliers that we've had the opportunity and the pleasure, of course, to deal with. That's just different. That just looks like an old fossilized dinosaur tooth or even a bone. And you have the onyx on the reverse side of it. There are only 8 of these. That's all that are available, folks, and each will going to come with the leather wraparound embossed belt sheath at that $180 price tag. Doesn't that look old? And the only time I have even really see it that I can recall has been on these single forged Damascus hen and rooster frames. 103-778 for 8 orders remaining. This is a 2020 jigging process that just came about, I guess, a few months ago. I lose track of time. And I like it. It's old school saw cut. I mean, look at that deep jigging. And then they torch it. And there's a lot of work. It may not look like it. There's a lot of work to bring out a handle to look like that with hand torching. These are the 6 patterns that I am aware of that have been built, and they're the good ones. They're the highly collectible patterns in all brands. This happened to be Steel Warrior, which are dandies. Your premium trapper, and the physician knives being added more and more and more. And of course, physician knives, doctor knives are starting to sell a lot. Going to have some case, I do think. That'll be coming up on the show. Try to get as many of those as we can that they quit making in 2018 that we've had put back. But you have the Stockman. There's that physician's knife with the tongue depressor or the spatula, saddle horn trapper, a toothpick, and a peanut. But look at that incredible bone. That just looks good. And at the same time, if you are going to be using it, it's going to give you a grip. Listen to these knives. They walk and talk. They're built like tanks. You know, you can spend $500 on someone that has made a pocket knife, just a trapper like this one. You can only build that trapper so well. You can only put it together and make everything flush and fit to a point. Well, that's what you find in Steel Warriors. And this is wholesaling at $977. That's not by any means the retail, which is $146 for all of them. But like I said, they're very, very, very good knives. Sold them for many years, and I've given many, many of them away. That whole complete set of 6 and that beautiful handle was only $58.60, and we just done a little old school on that freight item right here. I would definitely keep that in mind, folks. This is going to be the custom carved chippeways and the hand carving that's in the bone, done by hand, and they have just, they've gotten better and better and better. The carving has gotten a lot more detailed and elaborate. What they do with their guards, or a hilt or a half hilt, or even pommels, the work, the filing, and everything. They've gone happy, folks. Beautiful woods, whether it be a really nice dark walnut or an olive wood, and then of course all of the bones. The sheaths are double stitched, hand tan leather sheaths. I mean, you can't complain about those at all either. Basically, they're $10+ just in the sheaths that we don't even include in the piece count. We'll offer this on FlexPay. I definitely consider that freight item. They're $18.33. That's what they're breaking down to. That's as wholesale as it gets. $574 of retail. We're getting down now to less than 100 of these sets that are left. Brought back some of the older patterns, some of the original patterns, the original models, and they started hand carving on those as well. I love that beautiful. I really like some of the hand carved bone with olive wood. Has that beautiful olive wood handle on it, some tiger eye, even spacers that they've started doing in the center sections of the handle have some, just gone all out on them, period. It's 1044856, $220, and the flex payment, where we'll split that charge up over 2 card cycles, and it'll be entirely up to you whether you pay the freight or not on that one. We've given you a heck of a one. We'll pay freight on you for you folks at $24.50. That is just a good knife. It's got some serious weight. That's all metal. There's not any plastic on that. That is all steel. Handle, everything, well, other than the sheath. All steel. And a real good sheath as well. Oh, look at what we've got here. Now, we've had your classic second cut in these patterns. These are just very simplistic workers. You know, these are working knives, worker series, basically made by hand. And we've changed up some handles, and this is going to be what are they calling that? Green Appaloosa bone. Well, through the impregnating process, pressure dyeing process, they're not going to be two that are really identical. They can be very close. But if you look at each one of these patterns, I mean, it's just kind of explain themselves. They're nothing very fancy at all, but as far as a go-to knife or a field knife, yes, I mean, they're going to do the job. That is the field utility blade, field dressing or utility blade, cut wire, cut string, cut fishing line, and the tooled thumb or finger guard on it. We got drop points. These are all going to be done in 420 high carbon stainless steel. They're all, every single one is full tang. They use stainless steel pins. They're not them big, huge, oversized ones, but they're, the pins are all in stainless, no brass, which is softer. They're just appropriate designs for an everyday fixed blade for a person that's going to be using or whenever they need it. Sharp finger type of designs on them. And really, I like that natural leather a lot too. They're $9.67 with the leather sheath is what they break down to individually. It's once again, it's a gem pick type of pricing. All 6 of those at $58 when you purchase 104,956 on that one. All right, here's the 3-piece Santuco from Hen & Rooster. $26.75. I always called it the bamboo. Now that's not going to be real bamboo, but you know what? That's all right, folks. I tell you what, it's real close to it. It's a good-looking wood. Looks like bamboo. 4116 steel from Germany. You have the large 10-inch carver. You have the Santuco, and then you have the small utility, which is almost Santuco-ish. It really doesn't make any sense, but anyway, type designs. But the fact is, they're attractive. They're nice-looking knives, and they have that Hen & Rooster brand. You know what's better, though? The price we're doing it at only $8.92. Good gift item. Weddings are going to start taking place again. I guess people are going to be starting to get hitched and all that stuff. Once everybody gets over COVID-19, gets it all out of our system. You're just going to, a lot of gift anniversaries or just special birthdays or something. You're not breaking the bank. You're not paying anywhere close to retail. You're buying them at dealer cost. Or you have them for yourself. You might do a lot on a picnic. You got a box to store them in. You might have a little cabin, a little getaway or anything like that. Or you might just want to use them in the kitchen because they look so good and they're so sharp. And they're at a really good price. It was $49165. This is going to be from the Kingsman Mine, and this is the saltwater mother of pearl at $8.92 in the onyx from Santa Fe. This will be very few of these left. Counting the one that I'm holding, we have 5. All of them are very, very low. There's 4 in the series. I forgot about the mammoth, but the 3 that were in the series were the Kingsman raw turquoise. That's turquoise from the raw. Price that. Watch other shopping networks. See what you pay for a piece of turquoise and a piece of jewelry, a real raw turquoise. You've got some money you're going to be spending. Look at that beautiful knife, but only 5. Only 5. There were only 30 of those also. So it was the mammoth that I had on the last run that 50 of them were done. But only 30 of the one that you're seeing, and only 5 of those 30 are still available. So it's winding down to the end of the road on that beautiful piece with the pearl channel inlay. That's some awesome turquoise. All right, yeah, people are asking about sharps. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of sharps sets built. And you know, the lower your inventory gets, the least collections you're going to start building. This is not really a new one. This was another one that was done at a sharp spot. Pricing, that name might have been changed at one point in time. The heck, this could have been a Today Special. I'm not exactly certain. I know they're $12. And if you've not, if you've not ordered or you've not owned any of these sharps and you're just not, thinking about, well, I don't know if I want to do 120 for 10 of them or not, why don't you try this set out at $36? We'll have a little more inventory on this one. That inlay that you see and the one in the middle, that's some incredible staggerline too. And look at the work they did in that blade. 3CR13. I mean, that's just a nice looking knife, folks, for 12 bucks. A really, really nice sheath going along with it as well. Those are very, very well made sheaths. Not leather, but that's all right. And then I really like that one. I like that. It's just a nice piece of wood that we need more on. And wait till you feel the weight of these knives. You'll know what I'm talking about. For $12, you may not even need them right now. There's a very, very strong possibility by this holidays that price is going to be higher than $12. I would bet on it. If you're thinking about do your shopping now, a lot of people have started doing that. We've been hearing a lot about that. I've just never been one that did it. I've always procrastinated. Always have. I don't know if I'll ever change on that one. 103, 174, the Gold Rush. Now this is Gold Rush Coraline. That was all of this, everything that you see with this item originated with the gold-plated dollar. That's what the whole thing started from. Because that gold-plated dollar was from the year 2000. It was the Millennium Dollar that Frost bought some of. They sat for a long time. 24-karat gold-plated dollar. I mean, it's actual currency. I wouldn't spend it, but excuse me. And then you have Gold Rush Coraline in the handle of the California Gold Rush that actually has some gold dust in it that he had sanded down on some things that he had done before, just like he started saving the pearl. I guess he's saving all of it now. I would. There are no more that are being built. The run of these are done because the dollars are done. And there were some of these that we never really finished the complete collection, the limited edition aspect. And he came up with 35 coins left, and that's exactly how many of the coins that we have right now, 35. He can't rebuy that and repurchase that coin and put it in this set, and not at that type of money. From the year 2000, it is 100% mint. Father's Day vendor special. That is a wild-looking tactical lot blade on top. You know what we're going to do? We're going to give that one to you. It's going to be Basically, this is buy two, get one free. You have the two mongoose down below, the center and the lower, and those are identical patterns. Look how the handle makes everything look different. They're going to have the titanium gunmetal plating on them, HCR13 MOV. They're $76.50 a piece, hence your $153 price tag. 18 polished ball bearings. That one, however, was $82.50. All right, that's triple layered G10. All of the handles are G10. So the 8250 one is the one that you're actually, that we're going to include in this order. That you're purchasing the other two at $76.50 or $153. So what it all really boils down to is $51 a sling blade. And goodness gracious, that's that is a heck of a deal. You got $619 worth of merchandise, folks. Yeah, about $619 on these sling blades. They are incredibly well-made pieces of machinery with cutting edges on them. They're just, they're instruments. CNC, precision, computer numeric controlled cut. This is going to be a real nice limited edition. Let me pull this one over right here. That is the Golden Age Bone 54 frame trapper from 2019. It was only made that 1 year. And that handle, and with the Roman numeral dating system of C, X, X, and an X. That's the Roman numeral dating. Case opted out of their 2019 official dating system, which would have been 1 dot. It was 10 dots this year in 2020. New decade, 10 dots. Last of the decade, 1 dot. It does not have that. That within itself. If there was nothing, not any artwork, no box, nothing on this knife but that. That is a major, major point to the collectability of not just this trapper, but the 7 other patterns that they did in 2019, less than 1,000. Less than 1,000 of each of them. It's a good $89.75 to invest in, folks. Plus, look at those beautiful 2 blades and the artwork that took place on them. 104,939 at $89.75. So we went from 130 years, or we're going from 130th anniversary to a 175th anniversary, which is this year, 2020. I was looking through my knives the other day again. And Robert Powell, I'm still cherishing that Barlow. That means a lot. Yeah, it just means a lot. I appreciate that one, sir. But I found a 160th anniversary Hen and Rooster crown stag. That was 2005. Crown stag. It's a beautiful one too. I'd forgot about it. Look at that artwork on that blade. It's going to come in the tube, and it's going to have that really, really nice slick black leather sheath, belt sheath, but I really like the fact that it is a bird and trout caping knife. I really like that pattern. It doesn't matter if it's not a 15-inch buoy. It's that design. It's just something that I always have since I first sold the first knife when I was 18 years old at Cutlery World. 103061, Hen and Rooster, 175th anniversary green bone as well. A den of copperheads. So you've probably noticed that our peanut and our pocket knife collections are starting to wind down again. It's happened for the last 3 years. The supply is not keeping up with demand. But one thing that we did have some inventory on, which is just as good. Some people, like me, even better. Nothing against toothpicks or peanuts. I like these little copperheads. The only copperhead pattern were the blades on each side of the handle. All the other copperhead frames are just on one side. Several variations of knives that have been built by companies that are copperheads. They all have that little copperhead bolster. That's one way I can always tell. These are Steel Warrior. They're only $7.80 a piece. That is $244.20 worth of knives. They don't wear a hole in your pocket. They're good for the dress type of pants. They're good for purses. They fit perfect in a tray in a tackle box. They're just good knives. Case made them. They'll probably, I think, I'm not a mind reader. I think that they would bring theirs back, and they have at some point in time with the Warncliffe blade. But we've got ram horn. That is a genuine ram horn. We have buffalo horn, blue bone. There's a pearl. There's an abalone, and that's where it really starts getting significant when I say $7.80. Bone stag resin, beautiful blue bone. There is the turquoise bar with that southwestern look. There's red, white, and blue bone with the American flag shield. It's a nice, nice item and a very good price. Anytime you can purchase $244 worth of knives at $78 and they're Steel Warriors, it's good. 104-871 on a den. Don't run into a den of copperheads. I don't suggest it. I don't look for them either. That's why I don't like going and poking around in holes and caves and stuff. I wasn't meant to go underground. $72. These are ceramics and they're assisted opening. I thought we were about out of these, and not saying we aren't, but we're getting real close. Held off of them for a while. They're not eye candy. There's no doubt about that. It's just a black on black knife. It's just a black knife like a black gun. But they're made to use. And this is a pattern that's, good gosh, I mean, for $6 a piece on these. You got you a case of them. You got a dealer pack, just like what we've done before with pocket knives. So listen to this. I mean, that's how they're supposed to sound. That's not how $6 knives are supposed to sound, though. But guess what? It does. Look at that hawkbill blade. It's a Talon in 3CR13 stainless steel for $6. Doing all 12. They're boxed, of course. There's not anything different. Where did I get that one from? They're all exactly the same. The only thing that could be different in one of them is you might have one. You might find one where the tension's not been adjusted quite like a little bit different than on the other ones. But you know what? You just adjust it. There's a different one I picked up. That's what I listen for a lot. You want it, that's a little quieter. It needs to be adjusted. You want them to walk and talk. At least that's what the old timers told me it was called when I first started selling them. Good, give them away to employees. You've got construction workers. You need people that use a knife a lot, and you're not breaking the bank on those. Better yet, if you want to make some money and resell them, double your money at $12 a piece, or sell them for $10 a piece and make $4. You don't have to worry about the freight if you want to add that survival knife to your order, because we'd pay the freight on it that we're doing as a free freight item. Brown pocket hounds, this is with the dog head shield. Dog head shield, bringing back some of the older things that have been done with other companies in the past, and they're not identical. The first dog heads that I was ever aware of, knew about, and I never sold one brand new, but I sold some used at one point in time, were the K-Bar dog's heads. And that was many, many years ago, folks. But look at the beauty of these handles. And then once again, they just have that nice, rich, brown bone look to them. They got some torching that looks awesome. You have the Choctaw pattern, Stockman, Trapper, the middleman Stockman. So 2 Stockman frames in this, just one different sizes lengthwise. We have the peanut, and we also have that nice, awesome little Texas toothpick. Only $48.50, and this is pretty much the complete collection. Once again, I'm not aware of one other pattern. Only these 6 is all that I know. They're Rockwell tested, and they're from Black Hills Steel. If I said Steel Warrior, I can't remember if I did or not. Getting old, folks. These are Black Hills Steel. They're just nice. Those are just nice looking knives. $8.08. They're very, very, very nice looking at $8.08. Heck, if you can find anybody in your area, call them up one day or email them or whatever, text them. And ask them what they'll charge to Rockwell test your blade. You'll know what I'm talking about when I say $8.08 each. And having that blade Rockwell tested. See, here's another one from Santa Fe. We have not had any of the other mammoth molar triggering cut, or excuse me, saw cut like this before. And that's how it came from the earth. They did not do anything to it. So they have a little access to some a supply that we've not seen. I'm not saying our supplier has not had it. We've just not seen it. And just look how different that looks. Oh, the wire cut boar. Boar's been hot. Boar's hotter than deer on all knives, really. It goes in circles like that. So, unfortunately, we only have 3 of these left in single forge hen and rooster Damascus, 1095 and 15 N20. It's carbon. That blade is going to turn. You have the onyx on the reverse side. And that's just a very unusual looking, it just to me looks old. And that like that one we had earlier too, it gives it a little more age factoring in on the appearance of it. As we know, it's 10,000 plus years old. It's $180. Oh, the old John Primble. Belt Nap Hardware is telling a friend of mine that got Robert Nap Barlow, my grandfather. My grandfather, my great-grandmother, my great-grandfather, my grandfather's parents, they passed away in the early 1900s from the Spanish flu. He was 12, and he went to live with Uncle Charlie there for a while. And then Uncle Charlie, 12 years old now, got him, took him up to the railroad in Nashville. He started doing the Louisville-Nashville run, and just doing things, getting water for the railroad workers and things like that. And then the next thing you know, he's a career there, and then he spent a career at DuPont in Old Hickory, Tennessee. That's where he ended his days, and the Barlow sets in. So it's at Louisville, Nashville, L&M, Belt Nap Hardware in Louisville. And this is a legendary John Primble, oldest brand trademark that there is in this country. And look at that tree ring matching mammoth on that. We had precious few of those John Primbles. That one was $210. Now we're going to a little old black. All right, now this is smooth. All right, so I basically would consider this to be the tusk. And that's what's nature and the earth turned it. We only have 6 of these, but I mean, there is black. Most of them I've seen, and they're not going to be identical, has more of the bluish, grayish type of tint to it. They called it black, so we called it black. Also with the bore cut out of the blade. So I would take it that is more along the line of the tusk, the incisor, the ivory of the woolly mammoth at $180 for 6 orders. From Santa Fe and Hen and Rooster did us good on a lot of these folks. This different, out of the ordinary, not everyday type of mammoth that you're seeing. It's definitely different works when it comes to knives, folks. It's $103,781 at a $180 price tag, at least for 6 colors. There might be one more that we'll have. They're all going to be very, very limited. Look at the bone on this. They call it driftwood bone. Just a brown jig bone. Look at that split. Has less tendency to crack, and it just gives it a different look. Look how rich that is. When I see this color of bone, those of you who've ever owned one or seen them or anything like that probably know what I'm talking about. The 65 to the 69 case knives, and in the early 70s, that particular brown bone, it just has that distinctive look, and that's on a Steel Warrior, and we did a heck of a job making it look that way. Nice looking trapper, looks older than it actually is. Only $12.88. It's $104,064. That $12.88 price tag. Lee Vickers is located in Texas, and Lee's won a knife. You're going to be receiving that beautiful, beautiful. It'll make you thirsty if you don't watch it. Tequila Sunrise, Coraline. Look at the colors that are coming out of that. I mean, that just throws colors at you. It's explosive looking almost. 313 Hen and Rooster. There's going to be a little short break for a lot of you. Station identification break gives me a chance to do the aqua. Get the old aqua in there. There's our free freight knife that we're doing, $104,975 at $24.50. I didn't mean to advertise water. I always grew up looking at waters, you don't pay a whole lot for it anyway. But anyway, there's that free freight knife, folks. That is a good one. I'm gonna guess at least a pound. Is it's got to be a pound on it. Told you we'd be right back here. We don't stay gone long, do we, folks? The Cutlery. Now this sling blade's gotten a little bit different appearance to it. This one is, that is Weehawk Tactical, Weehawk blade design. Old Pacific Cutlery Weehawk boot knives, cross edge on top. Got people looking for those, by the way. You know, if you've got old knives or anything like that, we'd like to hear from you at toddandterry.cutlerycorner.com. Todd and Terry, it might be Terry and Todd, I don't know. T and T is what they should have done, and I wouldn't have messed that up. This is D2 tool steel. There's nothing stainless about this. This knife will absolutely get out there and grab you. You be careful with these D2 sling blades. And it is fast and it is sleek. Look at the build on that. I mean, that's just strength, that's strong. I don't have to know it, I can tell by looking at it. 18 bearings that have been highly polished. They tempered that blade 3 separate times. The last is done electronically, bringing out impurities as much as you possibly can. I mean, just a lot of work, a lot of sweat going into building these sling blades and making them as high quality knife as they are. It's a nice one. It's a nice one to own. The Centaur, it's got a pretty neat name also. 104-681. This is going to be our Father's Day Kentucky Congress. It was called a Kentucky Congress, but I don't know who started that. It was a long time ago. Wasn't me. It was because it was 5 blades instead of 4, like it had a bonus blade or something. I don't know. But you don't see them a lot. There's hardly anybody really even manufacturing them currently that I'm aware of. That's not saying that there aren't people. There probably is. I'm just not aware of it. That do this frame with 5 blades and then that long sloping clip. Look at that beautiful pick bone handle. Steel Warrior shield. That's 5 blades of 440 high carbon stainless, and one of them's been Rockwell tested at $9. Only $9.88. The 440 stainless, once again, the cost of the 440 stainless and having one of those blades Rockwell tested, and we're selling it for $9.88. Heck, buy more than one. 104-912 on that Steel Warrior. It's got a little bit thicker frame on it, and then going back to that just real classic look of a brown bone. $180. Look at that mammoth molar. Now that one says, wow. Look at the blue. Iron phosphate and copper, and probably some other stuff in the ground. Below the permafrost or wherever it was, well, I guess it's permafrost anywhere and everywhere. But look how close those are. That's, looks, I see Arnaud Bernard, not the blue. I never got any blue one from them. That were, the earth did that, but still, that's just, that is absolutely awesome. And lo and behold, there's that wild boar. You have the onyx on the reverse side, onyx stone, 1095 carbon, some N20 nickel steel, 15 N20. Got it fold upwards of over 200 times on that magnificent piece. But unfortunately, there are not many of those that we can offer. 103-780 for only $180. That just stands out. I mean, that you just look at that on your television and you can tell, oh, that is different. That is unique. That's something out of the ordinary and special. Well, with a woolly mammoth molar, I would say you are right. Stars and Stripes, very, very patriotic from Silver Horse Stoneworks. We have the Slim Jim Trapper. I have the pruner there. We're standing on top of that pedestal. A 2-bolster saddle horn trapper with a horse head shield. Some of these were built before the horse head shield started coming about. They didn't want to do, nobody wanted to do it first. It's difficult. It takes a lot of precision. You have to see and see it. You have to go and use that. It's an expensive machine, folks. But then some of them do. So we're going to have an old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler, mother of pearl, channel inlays. The saddle horn, it has 2 bolsters on it. That's what I was referencing to. Stockman, there is that I call it a Slim Jim Trapper. So, and not your everyday run-of-the-mill patterns on these either. For only $15. And 60 cents is what they break down to individually. That is $320, right on the money of retail for only $78. And some stars and stripes. A nice package come along with each one of those also. 104-774. All right, so here's the blue Appaloosa. Now, if you missed it earlier, last segment, we had green Appaloosa. Same patterns. This is just from chip away for people to use. There is really not any intentions to speak of on our end or their end for collecting. We do enough with that with their hand-carved series. People don't want to use them. They look so good. But these fit the bill for another task at hand, whether it's hunting, whether it's fishing, whether you spend a lot, maybe you do a lot of surveying, maybe you just spend a lot of time outdoors with your profession. And it's always good if you do that to have a knife on you, especially if you're close to the woods. And then leather sheaths, really, really nice. Just a natural, saddle look to the leather. And they're all form fit except one. And they're only $9.67. That's $207.55 retail. Major wholesale price tag on these at $58. Or $9.67. You see that one? Some of them have a little tighter tint look to it, and I guess it's where the Appaloosa came in, if you've ever seen an Appaloosa horse. But all in all, definitely price-wise, thumbs up, and I know the quality of the company. And that just works good at $58, folks. 104-957, blue Appaloosa at 58 bucks. Oh, we got Father's Day buoy blowout, big, big buoy blowout. If there was ever an item, and take my word for it, I'll do the best I can to remember to make you aware of it. If there was ever an item for freight, this one's it. So you can get $24.50 and get a incredibly high quality survival knife. I'm telling you, it's a good one. And we pay the freight on it. There it is, 104,975. Or you don't buy it, but you're interested in the buoy blowout and you pay the freight. Well, I'm not going to need a calculator. I think I'm going to buy that knife for $24.50, and I'm going to have 21 knives coming to me, and I'm not going to have a freight charge on it, regardless of where you live. But absolutely, if you're in the Midwest, Northeast, Southeast, or out on the West Coast, that's a good one to keep in mind. So what all are you going to receive? Well, of course, 20 fixed blades. There's nothing, they're not returns, they're not anything wrong with them. You're going to receive a Damascus fixed blade. That is absolutely a guarantee. You will receive one or the other of these two chip-aways. Yes, hand-carved bone Damascus chip-aways that were around $60. I keep thinking 68. It's been a while since I sold one individually. So one or those is going to be with the 20 knives. You're going to receive a 25-inch buoy, short sword. I can't bring myself to call it a machete, but that's what they call it, with a shoulder harness sheath. It's going to be from Tack Extreme. So right now you have a Damascus chip-away, guaranteed you're going to receive it, a 25-inch machete, so you know the box has got to be 25 inches. We can't ship it unless it is, folks, and you're going to get one. And then there are going to be 18 additional fixed blades that we're utilizing. The GM came up with this deal. Most of the knives are going to be along the category of lower inventory, but there are also some that we use in this type of deal that the inventory level might be a little bit more than what we want it to be, and we can put that single blade knife on sale, or he can use it as a gem pick, or we can just do a deal like what you're seeing right now, make everybody happy at $9.90 price breakdown, and then you spend another $24.50 and get one heck of a survival knife, and you don't have to worry about having any freight bill. all right, because we're going to pay it. This is the ones that they'll get up there in that $40 and $50 and $60 range, just depending on where it's going to be delivered to. It's lower 48 ground freight. There's a Kodiak chip away. Well, a lot of these they ran across during inventory. Got some sub-hilts, the Arapaho, the Guardian. There's a chip away in Stagalon, the Ultimate Warrior. Now that is a Sharps in Stagalon. If you notice the other two Sharps collections, a little bit more of the elaborate Stagalon handles. One of those may not be low. Actually, one of them may be really, really low, and the other one might be okay with. And we put it in here because they're good knives. They're a heck of a knives at $9.90, any Sharps that you receive. That's what it boils down to. Quicksilvers are going to, you know, we've got some Quicksilvers that are being used. That was the Defender. Heck, I haven't seen it in forever. The Alaskan Trailmaster, Tennessee, Texas toothpick. I call it Tennessee, Arkansas, or Texas toothpick. Less than $10 a piece, brand new 30-day money-back guarantee. You're getting a Damascus chip away that's $60+ and a shoulder harness 25-inch buoy, 25 inches, and that item there gets freight paid to you, and you got a heck of a knife for buying it at $24.50. I think that works. 104909. Oh, look at the old Gerber Legendary blade. The Tanto gear, fixed blade. This is good stuff, too. There are a precious few of them. Looks like about 46 are all that remain now. We had a big run on this item. It has a really, really nice digi camo. It's kind of like a shoulder harness sheath, but it's more of a pack sheath. You can put it on your survival pack, your hunting pack, or whatever. Or if you wish, you can carry it on your belt. But not many Tanto blades around, it doesn't seem like anymore. We pick up a few here and there, and when we do, well, people buy them up. That handle's been bolted on. You've got some good partial serration on the lower, you know, the sharp edge of the down in the blade. What's tooled on top basically is more along the line of like a thumb grip or a forefinger grip, depending on whatever you're doing with the knife. Keep you from slipping. Just gives you a little added security, is the way that I've always looked at it. It's only $26.75 on 104. 904 on that. It is HCR 13. On a sling blade, the first ever World's Best Dad, limited to only 100 of them. That's all right. That's all there are going to be, 100. Now, it'll have that on the blade, but it also has World's Best Dad printed on the blade also. So you've got some really, really awesome high-end steel, a G10 handle, a bearing system that operates this knife that consists of 18 polished ball bearings. Only 100. I'll pick it up real quick. Yeah, this is more of a kind of like a Cordura style sheath. It's going to have the quick clip on it. It can be wore vertical. It can also be wore horizontal. And you have a replacement pocket clip, some other spare bolts, and you're also going to have a wrench that you can adjust the tension on. That is quick, not assisted opening. It's not necessary with those with 18 of the ball bearings that operate that. This is the only one that I am aware of currently that has made its way back into stock. That's 4116 steel from Germany. It's a whitetail brand. Now, it's been mirror polished, and it's kind of like along the line of Bigfoot. Not quite as substantial in frame size, but anyway, it's a heavyweight. That is genuine buffalo horn, and then all natural white smooth bone. When I look at this pattern, the first thing that I think of when I see this frame is a saddle horn trapper. But as you see, it's only one blade, and it locks, and it's just a big, massive knife. It's got it's not really one that's going to be very pocket friendly, and a lot of steel in the blade. Try one out. $15.36 is all that is going to cost you in German steel. 104983 on the Cape Buffalo, Colorado saddle horn lock blade is what I'll call that one. Now this is going to be, oh, the Mermaid Assist. Now I haven't had the pleasure. They snuck these in on me. Look, we got purple mermaids, we have blue mermaids. Oh, they're three-dimensional too. It's kind of like a laser wash. Got a really deep blue, and I guess I'll call that powder bluish gray or something. They're assisted opening. They're 420 high carbon stainless. It's a J2 steel, but it is a stainless 420 high carbon. So that is only $8.74 per knife at $34.95. It may not be for everyone, but I know that there's a bunch of folks out there watching right now that want to own a Mermaid, and I can tell you, I assure you, this will be a very popular item. 104, 938, get all four at only $34.95. This is a warehouse, some type of super fine that Jim had. I guess it's a warehouse in his office type of find. It is a handmade stag, 114, pattern might be the 214 on this one, Congress. This was all handmade in Spain. From the company, the factory, and the craftsmen that built all of those incredible stag-handled fixed blades that at one point in time we used to have that got gone on us real quick. Look at the quality of the antler. Handmade in Toledo, Spain. They're world-renowned, especially for swords for centuries, folks. They're good. They have really fine craftsmen. Look at that beautiful knife. It was $78, handmade Toledo. At $59, that's Jim's sale price. $59.63. That is, well, the only retail it's ever had is $160, and it's probably been in this building in excess of 5+ years. Good possibility longer than that. Look at one. Let us send you one. This is black mammoth. Some of it's darker than others. This is going to be the molar. This particular one was done by Santa Fe Stoneworks. Look at what the elements of the earth did. It took them about 10,000+ years. It actually, in my opinion, made it more beautiful. This has the buckwire cut in a single forged Damascus blade of 1095 carbon and 15N20, all single forged. There's your onyx stone on the reverse side that Santa Fe did. I do not think any more currently are being done. I'll have a couple of other pieces in the show, but all of them are going to be very low. Quantity-wise, we're just not going to have very many of them. But with what's been going on with mammoth and seeing less and less of it here lately, I put them out there. It's different. It's out of the ordinary. And you know what? That sucker just looks good. 103779. It's $180 for a few orders on that item. Well, we all live the American dream. 43 knives. Now, this wheelbarrow that was made for Jim James A., it is not for sale, but that is one awesome looking wheelbarrow. Very patriotic. It looks real good filled with knives too. Red, white, and blue. You have Frost on one side, Jim Frost Cutlery on the other side. And it's all done out of wood, and it was all handmade. It's not for sale, not right now at least anyway. No, he's not going to part with that. But it is a very good prop item to showcase awesome deal on 43 knives for only $98. 43 of them, but it's what those 43 are, like a 20-inch handguard machete by Whitetail Cutlery. Not one, but two, but three assisted opening knives. Yeah, assisted opening. Those are Tac Extremes, I do believe. Those two on top are assisted opening. There's another one in here somewhere. Oh, there's the original Storm Chaser. That comes with a shoulder harness sheath, if I'm not badly mistaken, on the 20-inch machete. There are going to be 3 additional Tac Extreme fixed blades, 2 of them 15 inches, and the other one, I believe, is going to be around 13. We have an additional fixed blade, one of the small little bolo boot knives, with the Kydex style quick release sheath. There are pocket knives in buffalo horn. There are pocket knives that are going to be in Rocky Mountain second cut, a gray bone. There is also going to be some tactical lock blade knives that we're going to be making available in various different lengths. There is a crow and rooster, two-blade little Texas toothpick. There's also a saddle horn trapper that you're going to be receiving. In other words, basically, everything that you see going around and around on this turntable is what you're purchasing, what you're getting in on the deal at only $2.28 per box of an American Dream. And that is a lot of knives. That's $589 worth, and I actually rounded that one down, by the way. $589, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 fixed blades. I gotta watch my counting sometimes, folks. Search and rescue locks. The original and the largest ever built 5-inch version of the Eagle Eye lock blade. I mean, that's been our line in our line for multiple decades. They're just mainly on the infomercial shows. Storm chasers, mid-size frame tack extremes. The Eagle, Flaming Eagle on that little small pocket knife. Thumbs up. Free freight item, well, yeah, I take advantage of it. It's $24.50 on our free freight ultimate survival knife, $104,975, and we'd pay freight on anything to the lower 48 that you add with that item. This is another one of those items. Free freight, I've seen 40, 50, 60, hadn't seen anything yet higher than $85 to the freight that we paid, but that's, that doesn't mean anything. That's just because I haven't seen it. And I just look when I happen to wander by a premium shipping area. Sharps are very, very low, too sharp. All of them are. They're going to be scattered out. I'm showing about 3 dozen orders currently that we'll be able to offer. Look at the beauty of these knives. I mean, for $12 a piece, I have to say it every time. At $12 a piece, you're just really purchasing 10 of a Jim Pick item that he priced. 3 Stagallons, a lot of blade work, a lot of handle work, whether it be a guards, the beautiful woods that they do. There's some that are going to, there's a couple of that are done in walnut, especially these guards and pommels, just all of the work that they put into each and every single one of these beautiful knives for only $120 for all 10. Free freight on that. Get that awesome survival knife at only $24.50 on, put it with 2 sharps. That's the best survival knife that we have in-house, folks. $475, just the absolute precious few that we have of these left, limited to only 100 in the entire world. Now, that's our woolly mammoth photo. We just wanted to, we haven't seen him in a while, and we thought that we ought to let everybody see the old woolly mammoth and how massive and extraordinary they were. And look at the tusk on that, folks. 10,000+ years ago, so limited to 100 each. There are going to be let's see if I count right. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that are going to have woolly mammoth. That is lava turquoise out of New Mexico. Lava turquoise. The blade print is going to tell you the production that took place. And Santa, because this is in conjunction, it's Hen and Rooster, and Santa Fe did the handle work on these. Look at that. Look at that's that brown, almost a bronze type of look. Now, they're not, yours is going to look different. It may be similar, but it's a material 10,000 years old. It has a tendency to look a little bit different. The red will be red. I know that for an absolute fact. And what you see on the side of the red mammoth molar is saltwater mother of pearl. Santa Fe didn't make it red. Mother Nature and the earth, over centuries upon centuries upon centuries, did that to it. All nice premium Stockmans. There's a blue. Now that is vein turquoise. So you have a lava rock turquoise, a lava turquoise, and a vein turquoise. That's how it's removed from the earth. The brown is the obsidian. And over centuries and centuries and centuries, and who knows how long, it starts squeezing the turquoise together, and we call it river turquoise. FlexPay, we're going to do that for you, folks. We're going to make it available as easy as we possibly can for you to make a purchase on this item. $237.50 in the freight. And if you don't get the freight knife, then it's $237.50 in the freight. If you do, it's $237 in no freight. In a 30-day time period, there's $237 more dollars only. You're going to have the 12 by 18 Santa Fe custom display for exclusive for this collection. It's going to come along with it. Might have a little dent on the corner or something on the display, or a scratch. But other than that, saving a lot of money, folks. Instead of $120, well, it's $600 set, you're saving $125. But they're just a precious few of them that we have left. We're in single digits on that, and there are no more that are going to be coming about. Nice looking collection. Well, here's a doctor's knife from Case that we still have a few inventory pieces left on. We bought a bunch of these, or Jeff Daniels did. He's the vice president, and he deals with Case. They didn't make any more after the December 31st of 2018, so it's a 2-dot on there. Then they put it back in the vault. They only, like they have done the Barlow, only made it 1 year, and they may not make another one. Well, I don't guess they're going to until they decide they want to. And we're keeping the same old pricing. That's 6.5 bone stag on the doctor's knife at $62.50. The only exotic series giraffe bone we still have available are the Copper Lock, this one, and the Cheetah, the Swing Guard. It's the only two that are left. It's out of the exotic series. It says EX in front of the pattern number, and that is giraffe bone from South Africa. They are no longer being made, and, you know, never say never, but there's a strong possibility they may not do this again. It's hard to work with. It's the hardest bone that nature creates. That's why there's no shields or anything like that in it, but it definitely is exotic. South Africa giraffe bone from lion kills, $126.75. It's really, really good for the economy of the tribes and the communities out in South Africa. It helps them a great deal, being able to get that and sell it. All stainless steel, $29.30. You don't see a great deal of complete stainless steel knives all the time, but we have them. And a lot of people like this. It's about as durable as a frame as you're going to get. Plus, it's really, it's a good frame to put initials on, or to make a knife, you know, if you need to make it just a little bit more special. You want to personalize it, or you may want to put your company name on it, or a special date. Or you can just leave it like it is and have a strong, durable, nice little pocket lock blade knife with a keen, almost like a spear point blade. $29.30, about $42 retail. CCN 1332 and a 0. I guess we're down to about 8 now of the angel wings. There may be a dove left. I know that the Serenity prayers were out. Case, from what I have been told 24 hours ago, they have started back on a very small scale, back to work. I don't know what a small scale means, but there are people at the facility now, and hopefully no more here in the next few days. We only have 7. At $108, that is bone. They call it stained glass. It's like a lasering. It's done on both sides, and those are angel wings. Started out as all natural white smooth bone. And whenever we can get the Serenity, you know, the prayer and the dove back in, well, we'll have them back in stock, folks. We're just going to have to wait and see on those. 103658, look at that beautiful Case double X hammerhead. I always thought buck. That's the largest of the lot blades that they make. Basically, it's the same size as like their Blade Trader, XX Changer. Shark's Tooth, only back tactical style. There were 5 of these that were built, I think, $428 That's jasper, that's French black lip, mother of pearl. You'll have the hammerhead on the blade. You'll receive a painted pony stand and a painted pony notarized certificate of authenticity. That is a work of art. And welcome back. A little short break there. It's not very long. We get through them pretty quickly, folks. $58.90. We had the limited 130th anniversary Trapper commemorative earlier in the Golden Age bone. There were 8 total patterns. This is one of those. This is going to be the 07. All right, this is the mini Trapper. It's $58.90. There were less than 1,000 of them that were manufactured. It's some beautiful, nice, antiquish looking bone. It comes with a bomb shield and has a special dating system that has only been done in 2014 for the 125th anniversary and 2019 for the 130th. They do it with Roman numerals. So the under case you have CXXX for 130, less than 1,000 produced, 103, 55. They did a 130th anniversary boxing for them as well. This is the same identical mini Trapper as you just saw. However, you can tell that the bone is completely 100% different. I just like the looks of that. It's kind of like a Bermuda green that they did, or at one time they did something also similar that they referenced to as a hunter green. The hunter green had a little more blue in it, but I mean, just look at that, folks. That's nice looking. We have 3 boxes, so it's 15 of them that we have available. Just a good looking knife. $58.50 is what that is. A beautiful, beautiful Trapper's gonna, all it's gonna cost you on 43814. It's just next size down Trapper wise than the large one. So it's just easier to carry for a lot of people because of the length of it. Oh, here's one of the, here's a second one. We got all natural white smooth bone on this, and we're also going to have some Rocky Mountain second cut. That's that darker handle material. This is a massive, to me, like old saddle horn frame. Only it's not a Trapper, it's a single lot blade. The steel's from Germany. It's 4116. German steel. It has a very, very high mirror polish on both sides of that blade. It's got an extended front bolster that's been done in nickel silver. Once again, you could put initials on it if you wish. They have just arrived in stock, 5 inches. So it's a large frame, folks, but look at the size of the hand, everything on it. It's got some weight going along with that one, but only $15.36 on 104,982. This is going to be the limited edition that they do yearly, on a yearly basis. It'll be one of 3,000. You'll have that on the package that has been changed. This is just a special run that they do on a yearly basis. It'll also be on the blade under the gold printing that's been done. That is a diamond shield. And that is some beautiful bone on it. That is very, very nice. It's a good-looking peanut, 20 pattern peanut. And that run's probably over with, and you know, again, never say never. I've learned that a long time ago. There's a strong possibility. Our allotment of those we've received and we've been selling. This will be a one only. It is the only one that we have left. It is a collaboration knife for Case and Tony Bowes. This was done in 2019. A significant amount of abalone. Look at the beauty of this handle, folks. It's a stainless steel spear shield that they actually embedded into the abalone. A stainless steel front bolster that is ATS 34. It might be 154 CM on that particular one, but anyway, I'll have to get the old spectacles out. $800. That is the one that we have. It is the only one that we have, and that will be the one that you receive. Collaboration of 2019, a Case, and that custom knife maker and designer, and he is a good one, Tony Bowes. Surprised that we found that one. Magnificent. With that, we can't replace that knife. not see it again. Watch this one, Daniel. You got to watch that. It's 154 cm. That is good stuff right there. That's good steel, folks. Now, this is going to be, look at this Emerald River, and that's been done on a steel Warrior Trapper. Yes, this is 104915. Emerald River is a coral line that has been, well, it's been very successful, and all you have to do is take a glance of it to understand why. That is just nice. A very nice looking coral line. I'll show you the reverse side real quick. Look at that handle, folks. No two are going to be identical. The sparkle, it's pearl dust from sanding the pearl on painted pony knives. Very affordable too, at $34.95. Corey Hart's out of Missouri. Mr. Hart, or Corey, that is going to be on its way to you. The Tequila Sunrise 313 pattern, H&R Stopman. We certainly appreciate all of you, and there are going to be winners periodically out of every single live show that we do for quite a little bit of time there, folks. We're going to be giving those away. There's also one that's available, that same knife with the one of 300 blade print, Father's Day. You can purchase at $68. I haven't seen one of these in forever. 3rd generation open mouth Dragon Katana is actually the 4th. But that's all right. On our graphics there, we missed a generation. Look at that gold-plated Suba. This is kind of what got us going with swords many moons ago at a network that we used to do shows at, and Shop at Home started out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I've seen a lot of people present swords, but I've never seen anybody do it quite like Rex Bernard could, the late Rex Bernard. Left us way before his time, folks. He was magnificent. He'd mesmerize you. Yeah, the open generation, open mouth 4th generation on that one is $78 price, and that's the one with the color in it. It's going to be about at least 41 inches in length. We had some of these that we found in inventory. We have 48. 48 of them are available. These are scenes for feudal Japan on both sides of it. You have a faux hamon line. Now the blade's going to be in stainless. 42 inches, yeah, I know I was close. The Dragon Katana, this was by far, in the past, whether it was the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, the #1 most purchased of any of the Dragon Katanas. And they will be again if we get these in stock and start making them available. But currently we have that one at $78 on 104, what's that, 910? Yeah, 104910. It's a good one if you buy it to get that freight item as well. That survival knife that we've got going on, it's a good one too, at $24.50. Check out that katana. It's a neat handle. I'll put this in the sights, that blade. That blade's not hanging around. Cover that blade up on that one. Knock it on the floor. There's our 104975. That gets you free freight to the lower 48 ground. It doesn't matter what's with it, or if you don't want anything with it, we pay the freight on that one. We'll pay it up to whatever it is. There's not a limit to it, folks. We pay the freight. The Sidewinder, this says handle, this G10. And again, it doesn't matter whether it's a hen and rooster or any of the other knives that we've had it on. It's this black and the white. They really like that. I kind of get it. The more you look at it, the better it starts looking. It's dimpled like a golf ball, so it really does the job getting you a grip. It's going to be German steel and a whole heck of a lot of it. That is a lot of steel in that blade. Triple layered G10, it's been CNC cut down. It's heavy, it's only a little over 8 inches, so it's a tank. It is just like a massive, just a extremely strong, durable fixed blade knife, leg tie down outdoor sheath, got a little storage compartment in it for another knife or whatever, and has that quick snap release on it. So it's just, this knife's made to use. But look at that handle. That black and white, it just does something. That's a really good blade design too. It's been hot on all of the handles. all of the G10 handles, not just that one, but we're less than 100 of those left at the old money price of $32.50, 102077 on that one. That is Hen and Rooster full size premium hot bill, the pruner. Set this one over here. I don't care. I'll knock that sword off that table if I don't put it right there. It'll probably fall down anyway. I'm a klutz sometimes. There we go. Loose strawberry bone on that. This one has the old original brass liner lock. You see a little bit brass right there. Those of you who remember the old ones, Colonial and all them, made the electrician knives. It said press. Electrician knives and hot bills. So that's the same German steel as you just saw in the Sidewinder. It's just been mirror polished. And a strawberry, a classic old antique strawberry bone. A premium large hot bill for those of you that collect them. A lot of you do. It's also good for florists. There's just a lot of different uses. Farmers, crops, top and tobacco. There's been so many uses for that knife that it still continues. $42, 104773. Compliments of Hen and Rooster. Oh, look at what we've got here. I don't know where this came from, but it is here. The other ones with the zip up case is sold out. This is actually going to come with a belt sheath. We've had them before and they sell out. We only have 45, so that's where you're going to plug it in. It's going to come with what you need to plug it in, 110 wall socket or the old cigarette lighter. All right, now I'm going to flip that switch up right there. And there's that black button. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. Nothing whatsoever to do with it. And you definitely want to make sure you turn that off. And then you don't turn it back on. Let's see, what did I do? You got a flashlight. And a survival flashlight, you know, SOS, whatever you want to use. But what you need to charge it up comes with it, and you can carry it on your belt and just be careful with it because it will absolutely 100% get you. And that's something that you won't forget for a very, very long time. At 45 orders, that's what we can do at the moment. At $26.75, it's 104971 on the Elite Stun Gun flashlight. All right, so this is Tree Ring Woolly Mammoth and Pearl from Santa Fe. On a 313 Stockman, there are 23 of these that are left. This is the certificates I don't show enough of that I should, and that you'll be receiving. Look at that beautiful, look at that Tree Ring Mammoth. Santa Fe Stoneworks, woolly. Oh, woolly mammoth. There's a tusker right there. I'll put that back so I don't mess it up. Somebody will have to get that one. Look at that. It's almost like a gray. I get colorblind a little bit. Saltwater mother of pearl, onyx. Onyx on the reverse. But again, it's Santa Fe Stoneworks, and it's just different than any really that we've had quite like it that has to do with the woolly mammoth, whether it's the molar or the incisor of the tusk. It's nice looking. Yours is going to look different, but very, very limited. 23 orders are left, that's all. And then you have the woolly mammoth Santa Fe collector. You know, this is what you display it in. It's where your certificate will come. You got more woolly right there. Certificates that you'll be receiving with that one at that $98 price tag. 104628. Oh, look, see how many of these there are. $180. But we hadn't seen anything like that except on these knives. This run with the buck deer on that single forged Damascus. It's all done by nature at 10,000 plus years. A lot of the copper, iron phosphate, and there are probably others that I'm not aware of. But anyway, look at the beautiful colors that came out of this one. I mean, it just really sets it apart. Makes it different, makes it special. We'll be able to accept 7 orders on this. And again, single forge. That means that this This is all one piece. The little bolster type deal there, guard, half guard, or whatever, it is the same as the steel in the blade. It's forged as one. All right, this hasn't been added to the knife tang. It is the knife. And look at that material. Goodness gracious. 103,782 at $180. Another standout piece on that one. Want something special for Father's Day? Gosh, it's going to be here before you know it. Hope the ladies out there had a nice Mother's Day. I know it's different. It's unlike there's anyone that any of us, I guess, has ever experienced. But I hope it was good for you. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's well. And a happy Mother's Day, belated. All right, let's see. Oh, saddle horn trappers. This is going to have that old second cut, the old jigging process that originally was a Parker Frost, unique. And there's not been any other patterns like it. That's how it was. I'm talking like in the 80s. That's buffalo horn. Look at that handle. We have red, white, and blue bone. We have a beautiful, vibrant, rich red bone, and we have abalone. They're less than $9 each. I mean, those are just stand-out handles at that type of money. And I call this a double bolster because some of the saddle horn trappers do not have the back bolster, which I call, that's the back bolster. Some with it, some without it. I'm going to pick up this second cut here and show everybody. It's like this old second cut like it was in the 80s. When it was Parker Frost. That was the extent of the jigging. That's how they left it. It's second cut. You hadn't seen it on any other knife in the show like that, and won't see it on any other knife in the next show, because that's the only pattern, excuse me, that trial run that was done with it. So $8.97 for all 5 of those at only $44.85. Jungle Fever time. Basically 12-inch fixed blade knives that are, well, you can tell by looking at them. These are knives that have one sole intended purpose. That's for somebody to use. Whether it's over the water or on the bank or out in the woods, camping and anything like that. Black oxide finish on the 3CR13 stainless, non-reflective. Tack Extreme, again, they've got some of those nice denier sheaths that are going to come with them, a little bit more weather resistant, not leather or anything like that. And not really anything super fancy, but the price is not super fancy. It's just $8.13. I mean, heck, for brand new fixed blades, if you lost one, you gave one to your buddy and he lost it, it's not going to just absolutely ruin his whole entire day, week, month, or year. They're just made to work with, and that's very affordable. At $133 is what these retail for. $133 worth of knives, and that old camo at only $48.75. And they actually got a good weight and balance and feel to them. Everything about them at that $8.13. Heck, I was going on and on and on about what an awesome price that was on those saddle horn trappers, and it was. And then we go to a collection of fixed blade knives at almost $1 less, not quite. 104,813. Jungle Fever, all 6 of them. At one point in time, there was a 7th one. I quit building it. That's understandable. All right, the only peanut collection that we've had in the show. It just seems to be a never-ending story about peanuts. We cannot keep them in stock. Everybody likes peanut knives. You know, purse knives, ladies. Just if you wear dress pants, it's a little bit more comfortable to put if you carry a knife, to have one of these in your pocket than a trapper. Or a stockman. But anyway, they're just kind of perfect. That's saltwater mother of pearl with an acrylic protective coat, and you can insert the shield, the Steel Warrior shield. That was the transition steel warrior shield, where it completely changed from an oval to the way that you see it now, almost like a special type of banner. We have Caribbean blue bone. There's also the abalone. So once again, with just a couple of handle materials that get thrown in here, that's $7.81. Well, that makes it a really, really awesome price, and that's about as wholesale a deal on peanuts in any handle as you'll come by. $7.81 anymore. Only about 149 collections. We have bone stag resin. Now that actually does have real bone and stag in it. It's just ground to a powder form, so nothing goes to waste any longer. Don't need to be wasting it. That's beautiful Caribbean blue bone. There was that abalone. Look at that deep, rich red. And then we have more of almost like a cherry type of red. And then this reminds me of the old fossil stag. When I see that handle, that's the very first impression or thought that came to my mind. And once again, it was a handle material that was going back to, originated back in the 80s. It's good looking stuff. It's really nice handles. Rockwell tested pocket knives from Steel Warrior, and it's just a little perfect peanut surprise at less than $55 on that one. All right, let's see what we've got on this one. I know there's, well, I already know there's not going to be a lot. $180, look at that mammoth. Now, it's natural, all right? It's old. Old. All right, yours, every one of these are not going to look exactly like this one. The ones I've seen, they all look good, and that is from the molar. There are only going to be 6 of them with the bore cut. And this has been the year of the bore, actually last year also. Like old wild boar. Single forge, over 200 layers of Damascus, 1095. It's a carbon steel, has 15N20 nickel in it, gives it the luster. You're going to have the onyx on the reverse side. But that's all one piece. This has been acid washed. That hasn't. It was polished. But it's the same exact Damascus with the same exact steel as what you see there. Once again, something very, very special Father's Day or any type of occasion that might be special. You want something different? Well, this should fit the bill, at least for 6 people, because that's all that we have. It's 103781. Excuse me, the Bulldog brand in the pearl with the acrylic protective coat, and the original Bulldog shield out of Solingen, Germany, when that factory existed. But they don't make knives in that factory. They have not made knives, Bulldog knives, in a long time. We've brought these back. That name needs to live on, just like we've had with E.C. Simmons, Valley Forge, Hibbert Spencer, Bartlett, many others. $42. You have the Trapper. There is a peanut, and then there is also a toothpick. What was that? $64.50. Yeah, that is definitely a very good savings. I guess that's why they call that one the deal of the day, 104530. I'm just looking at something on my paperwork here if I can find it, folks. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But anyway, it's right at just a little shy, about less than $5 shy of a $200 retail on that one. Excuse me. And I'm just looking at the quantity on it. That's what I was meandering over. There aren't very many of them. I'll have to get something figured out on that. So this is the black, but I see the blue stands out as much as the black does. All right, but they call this, they refer to it as black. All right, wire cut buck deer. Then you've probably seen all the Damascus is different. That's a very, very detailed buck deer. That boar doesn't take as much detail, but they're loving that boar. The onyx is going to be on the reverse side. Because that's how we worked it out with Santa Fe, and Hen and Rooster manufactured the knife. But all of these that you have seen, they are just all very, very low quantities. I don't know what he's got going on with them, whether they're going to be any more or not. I know that the Mammoth has really slowed down, at least on the Prater end of it, and a lot of the slowing down is from the ability to get it from Siberia, and if you have to go up to Alaska, well, it's going to cost a lot more money. And it's one of those wait and see things. Ended this and returned it to what they call the vault. In other words, when something goes in the vault, they basically just are quit. They're no longer making it. They brought this one out for 1 year prior to the Barlow of 2019, which they did the same thing to the Barlow. They sent it back to the vault. So 1 year to the build, and I think it was probably close to like 10 years. That this one stayed in the vault. Look at that beautiful olive green bone on that handle. Isn't that something else? So you see all of the doctor knives that were brought out of the vault in 2018 will only have the 2 dots. This is just inventory that was bought. When they found out they were sending them to the vault, Jeff Daniels did it. Glad he did. We kept every one of these at the same exact price as they were in 2018. It's not been, not raised one single penny. A lot of other people have who have them. $60. It's a beautiful, beautiful knife. You know, a physician, healthcare professional, well, that is something that they'll remember forever, folks. It's 100 and 819 on that olive, the old olive green. All right, the Milano stilettos, kind of more on the original traditional version of an Italian stiletto, as I knew them growing up. That is the classic Weehawk blade. That's what it's called. Every one of these blades is titanium plated. The rainbow finish titanium. Even the bolsters are. You're going to have a black swirl marble, a pearl swirl, and then the bottom one, that is G10. See that rainbow finish? They're also the large ones, and they're $11.50. They used to be $15 at one point in time, not real long ago, maybe a couple of years ago, but we're buying them more wholesale now. And $11.50 is nice. I mean, so they're averaging about $34 a piece. That's retail. We're at $34.50 for all 3. So basically, it's like 3 of them for the retail price of one. 104690. It is titanium Milano. Oh, the Dawn. This is an abalone. Look at this Corlon slant bolster series, 2nd generation. Known as an abalone Corlon. This the 1st generation that has the blade print. Those are all done and sold out. We still do 1st generation straight bolsters, but they do not have the printed blade. This does. That's the name of the Corlon Bomb Shield. See, the bolsters are slanted, of course. They've changed the packaging. Look at this side. You never know what you're going to get with the Corlon. And people like it, or they would not continue to buy it. That just looks nice. It's also very, very, very durable. 468.70. At only $69.95. 54 pattern large trapper on that one. And then this one that knife looks 50 plus years old. Even the stag, almost like a surgical type of instrument, you know, little caper, scalloping, skinny, and everything is Damascus. Besides the stag and the brass pins that are attaching the stag to the tang. And then look how thick this is. Leather sheath. Very unusual. And that's why, once again, that's why people like it. Look, the bolster. So you're going to have weight to it. Get that free freight knife, folks. It's doing the deal. And this is one of the brands that we purchased the rights to the name. Valley Forge, legendary Valley Forge. They were located in Newark, New Jersey. Boker got them up and running, 1891. Janet Cucks is located in New York. Janet, congratulations. That is going to be on its way to you. Some really, really eye-popping coral on there. Tequila. Tequila Sunrise. Special run on that one. They're also for sale. We have a run that we're giving away. Blade printing and everything is going to be different. And then the ones that are for sale, there are only 300 of them. All right, limited one of 300. They're $68. If you're interested in buying them, or you can maybe you'll win one. We'll be doing it on our live show for several more weeks. So good luck on that. But if you want to own one, it is a beautiful knife. It looks just as good in person as it did on your television. Bob, Sheila, they're coming up, folks. More knives to go.
Happy midweek. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis.
I'm Bob Lewis. Thank you for being here.
Yes. Hey, we have some really unique specials for you. A lot of Father's Day gift ideas in store. And wherever you guys want to begin, we'll begin with that. So we're giving away a Tequila Sunrise Stockman. About every 30 minutes, we will have a winner of this. It's called the Salute to the Dads. And you can enter to win. I believe also when you place an order with us, your name automatically goes into the drawing. But we'll announce a winner every 30 minutes of that knife right there. Now, if you want to buy it, we also have it for sale. And here's a look at it. Isn't it pretty? Tequila Sunrise is a custom handle by Michael Prater. That item number is 1048.97. If you just want to go ahead and buy one, they're $68. They're really nice knives.
Retail about $139 on that.
Yes.
So that's a pretty good deal at 68 bucks. All right, when you order this item right here, you will receive free ground shipping on the entire order. It's $24.50 on that combat knife with the camouflage on it. It does come with that camouflage also nylon sheath. You will also get, in the lower 48 states, you'll get free freight on it, but also anything on that order in the lower 48 states, ground freight. So that's a great way to, save some money, particularly if you buy some of these other bigger sets that we have here.
And you can buy 5 things, 10 things, doesn't matter. If it's in the box along
goes on
with
that invoice, right?
This knife right there, you'll get free shipping.
There you go.
Yay. Okay.
That's a good deal.
That's an awesome deal. We try to do a free shipping opportunity every single week, so that's what we're doing with the Survival Buoy. We're going to begin with Jim's pick over here to the side, which is this trigger guard buoy. We've had this knife for quite some time.
Never at this price.
Never at this price.
Never at this price. And I'm happy to show this one. I'm going to tell you why. Because I think Jim's trying to get your attention here. And this is almost a pewter look on this guard with a little bit of embossing here. It's by Sharp's Cutlery, as you can see. That's about 3, maybe 3.5 millimeter right there. Wood. It's almost got the Union Jack type of pommel right there. Kind of looks like a Union Jack, doesn't it? Okay. And this knife is 12 inches overall. Now, it was $14.88. You can get it for $9.88. Retail on it is $50.67. This is Jim's pick, item number 104968. That's a number to remember because when you look at this item, Jim, actually, and Sheila and I guarantee you we've not sold it at this price before. It's a good deal. $9.88, 12 inches overall. Item number 104968.
And it's good at that price for 1 week, and then after this week, it switches up to a different item. This trapper is really impressive.
By Steel Warrior, too, 4 1/4 inches closed. And this has got to be, you see the horn material in all kinds of different colors.
Yes.
Have you ever seen it just like that?
No, because they're so unique. Every single one's different. They're going to have the tan, the black, the white, translucent color.
Out of all the horn I've sold, I've never seen one quite like that. We can't guarantee the one you're going to get is going to be like this. I can't do that, okay? But I can tell you it's unusual. It's pretty. I know the fit and finish on this knife is excellent. 4 4/4 inch close. It's made by Steel Warrior. That's our in-house premium brand. Was $19.95. You only pay $12.36. Retail is around like 28 bucks on this bad boy in that trapper right there. That's an add to order. Basically what that means is when you place an order, it's a lot like the next one coming up. It'll be a woo, which means with order only. What happens is, once you place an order, you qualify to buy this knife at $12.36 instead of $19.95, if it's something you want to put on your shopping list today. Here is the woo of the week. This means with order only. All right? So, when you place an order, and of course this knife was priced great anyway at $9.95, retails $20.67. You can get this knife for $8.21. 3 inches closed, that's oxhorn material. Steel Warrior, that's a 3-inch closed toothpick. It'll open up probably about 5 inches and change. WOO stands for with order only. Your item number is 104980. And if you don't remember that number, just tell the operator, say, hey, I'd like to add that WOO on to the order. $8.21 on that item.
So back to back to back. This is another good deal by Sharp's Cutlery, and it's a duo that we have here. Look at all the extra details. You can see there on the guard and the pommel how they have that real nice embossing detail on those two. They are both going to be 12 inches. Full tang construction for $26.80. That is our today's special. They're only $13.40 a piece. Typically, a Sharp's Cutlery fixed blade like that's going to be $18.75 or even more. You know, and this one's new. I have not seen this design with this spacer through here. Matter of fact, this is a new design too. Look at this pommel on the end, how they have this beautiful embossing there on the end. That's all new and sharp. They've got a great weight to them. That's going to be one of my picks of the show. Wow, wait till you get those at home and pick them up. Feel the quality of that knife. Today's special for $26.80.
How about a case knife here?
Well, and it's a kickstart. You know, this is Case's version of their assisted opening pocket knives.
And it's got to be great. I'll tell you the reason why. It's Case, it's a kickstart, and the handle's the color of money.
It's made in the USA, and they call this green pearl. It is a Karenite handle green pearl. You couldn't capture that color in a bone handle. You can see how beautiful that is in that custom Karenite, but it also has the white oval shield, the long tail C Case logo. That is $126.40 with the clip on the back. This is a knife that we had in our inventory. We don't have a bunch of them. We have 24. But Case, as far as I know, they're still closed, right?
Yep.
So,
unless they opened up today.
So when our inventory's out, that's out of here. But I thought it was a really neat knife. Very, very cool looking, I think, and fast working kickstart.
Retail $183.95. We've got this Case knife right here in the kickstart open at a price point at $126.40. 4 1/8 inch closed. Item number 104845.
Lots of Father's Day gift ideas. We have a trio here where you could give one to your dad, your father-in-law, maybe you have a stepdad. I mean, you got 3 gifts here if you're looking for Father's Day. This is our vendor special. Normally, our sling blades will be $70, $80. Well, this little trio means they're $51 a piece. And it also has the G10 here on the handle, carbon fiber combination on some of those, and gift boxes, of course, with every single one. But they have this color, it seems like, that's going to be in common, this desert tan color. 8CR13 MOV on the blades. There's a clip here on the back. This one was one of the first ones that came out. Solid metal frame, and it also has that triple G10 here on the handle. Here's the clip. I like the ridges. I like the Tanto style blade. I just like the feel of the knife, and you can feel the quality when you pick those up. They've got a good weight to them. And then your other 2, you can see there on the top. But Sling blades work off of a ball bearing system. They're smooth, they glide, they're fast, real easy to use. They're not assisted opening, but they are, they open up with a ball bearing system.
Wow. You know, if you collect die cast and you collect knives, how about this one right here? Best Dad Ever, classic Best Dad Ever, $34.95, 2 7/8 inch close on this red, what is that, red smooth bone right there, Sheila? I believe it is.
It is, and it has World's Greatest Dad on the shield. This was one of the ones that Steel Warrior made where they customized the shield for the dads out there. Then you have the Best Dad Ever on, that is a 1937. Pick up, check it out. It's so cool. And the doors open and close, the hood comes off. That is neat. $34.95. So your dad can display the 1937 Ford, and then he can carry the Peanut every day and be so proud of that because you gave it to him. And it's a reminder that he thinks you're the world's best dad. Classic Best Dad Ever.
What is that, a 38? Is that a 38?
37.
37, okay. I was guessing. I saw one this morning that was a 38, so. All right, 50677. By the way, that knife will fit in that bed liner back in the back, and you saw the hood will lay out there. All right. That way it's got that hot rod look. All right, here's the deal of the day. And this one was on the other day, and I'm still going to call it one of the top buys of the show. I generally do the top 5, okay, is the way I go about it, and I name them on the show that I like. Here's deal of the day. This one's 15 inches overall with a full tang construction. It's been pinned through the handle 3 times. Of course, you got serration up there on top of the blade. 15 inches. It does come with that nylon sheath that you see. 104,928. Deal of the day was $21.50. It was a deal at $21.50. Retail's $38.67, but this is the deal of the day, and this is Cutlery Corner Network. You're only paying $15.60.
Look at that aggressive sawback design, too, that they have on the back of that.
Wow. Check this out. You know, we're talking, disregard the second turntable over there. We're looking at this primary table here, and this one, there's probably 30, 40 pieces on there, but it's an our choice. We're going to pick 20 of these at random, and we're going to put them in a deal. You'll get 20 pieces for $120. One of them is guaranteed a fixed blade, Sheila, I believe, on this deal. And item number 104,898. Back to work special. This is the fixed blade deal, one guaranteed here. And look at all these. Now, look, we're not saying specifically you're going to get 1 or 2 of any of them. We're saying it's our choice, 20 pieces you're going to get here. Either way, let's break it down. The retail is $413.68. The deal is $120. You're only paying $6 a piece for these items. $6 a piece on this Our Choice Back to Work special. We're showing a whole bunch of knives, but there'll be 20 of these that you'll get right there out of this selection. Okay, $120, that makes it $6 a piece. Sheila and I have been selling a lot of this deal right here, and you can see why at that price point. 104,898.
It's not just an assortment of frames either. You get all of these different handles, different brands. Like that is the Bulldog and Buffalo Horn, the Bayou Blue, E.C. Simmons, Yellow Comp, Torch Bone, Whitetail Cutlery, and that Dogleg Trapper back there. We have Frost Cutlery, Steel Warrior. There's the Sharps line. And on the fixed blades, I was noticing Black Heel Steel and a Coe River, and those will average around 7 to 8 inches on the fixed blades. So you're going to get one of those for $6, and then we're going to finish out the deal with 19 additional knives. Could get the Folding Hunter. There's some trappers in the mix. It's just going to be this wild assortment of knives headed your way. Back to work special. Hope everybody is able to get back to work and feel safe and just get this country going again. But that's $413 in retail value. And maybe your idea of back to work is buying and reselling knives.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. The restaurants are now open in our area. We are getting back to work, and everybody is tipping the waiters and waitresses,
Yes.
and that is good because they've had a tough time.
That's true.
And so they're leaving good tips of what I saw today, and it's just that way all over town. I don't know how it is in your community, but a lot of folks have been out of work.
Just have a greater appreciation for.
Well, it's not only
work
that, it's
and-
one American helping out another one. You know what I'm saying? And the appreciation part's part of it.
Yep.
A lot of heroes in a lot of different ways here.
Yes.
Okay. How about this deal here? This one is just too sharp. Look at these three right here in the stagger-line handle. That means man-made material, and it's full-tank construction. On those three, they all come with sheaths. In fact, all of our fixed blade knives come with sheaths unless we otherwise say so. Those sheaths are 800 denier nylon sheath. Sheila, we got embossed bolsters. We've got colored different variations on handles. We got full tank. We got rat tail. We got everything involved here in 10 pieces. And here's the deal: retails $385.61. It's 120 bucks, just like the other deal that was before, except this is fixed blades, so that means you're only paying $12 a piece for these. And most of these are 12-inch knives.
Yeah, they're the Sharps cutlery line too. Sharp in all ways. That's, I think, how it earned that name, too sharp. But they are sharp-looking, sharp edges. Truly, the very first day we got these in stock, the Sharps, we were all really impressed with the edge of the knife, the look of the knife, everything about it. But those are the ones that sell for like $18.75 one at a time. In this buy, they are $12 a piece, which, if you'll notice, like Trappers, most of the time are $19.95. These are $12 for fixed blades, and they will run that range from 11 to 12. There's a lot of in between, like 11 and 3/4, you know, and things like that. But nylon sheaths, gift boxes, every single one. 120 bucks for the 10-piece set. And we will be giving away one of these Father's Day Tequila Sunrise knives coming up here in a second. Did you know that this camo buoy, I just turned the sheath around, it has a touch-up fieldstone?
I'd seen it once before, but I wasn't thinking of it. You're right, it does.
Oh, and the end cap removes, and there's storage area and supplies there.
There
and
you
the end
go.
cap
So it's a true survival knife.
If you are buying fixed blade sets especially, I would go ahead and get this camo survival buoy.
It's got fishing line, fish hooks, sometimes matches, some different ones vary. It's in that watertight tube.
Yeah.
Look at the inside of the handle, right? Well, you just dropped it out.
It was spring-loaded.
Of your cap right there. Is there anything on the inside of the cap?
There's
a compass.
This knife, it's $24 and change, but this is the knife that gets you free shipping on your entire order. So there you can see $24.50, but definitely the way to go if you're buying fixed blades, a lot of different things in your order
today. Because you'll also get shipping paid, ground freight on the rest of the order on that invoice.
That's a nice knife.
All right, and that's ground freight, lower 48 states.
Yeah.
How about the Dirt Buster dozen? This is the way that dealers buy knives, and this is why they get the deal I'm about ready to tell you about. That is torched right there, Sheila. That's torch bottle. And look how beautiful it is. It's in a Dirt Buster frame. There's 12 of them. Each one of them comes individually boxed, as you can see right there. And we're talking 12 pieces. Retails $255.72. You're only paying $59.95 for 12 knives. Folks, that breaks down to $5 a piece. $5 a piece. And the handle material on this, I just like what they've done with the handle material.
I know, I was like, I just like the way they look.
All right, I'm gonna pick one up here and give you some idea of the size.
And we don't have a ton of whitetail cutlery on the show. These are the whitetail cutlery brand. That's a steal at that price. Golly bum, $5.
Okay, we're talking $5 a piece on these.
Yeah.
Beautiful knife. We're talking a great deal. You're getting a dozen of these knives now. 1 dozen of these knives at $59.95. So for under $60, You're getting a dozen knives. Each one of them will come. They've got it covered up here. I'm afraid if I take this off, it's going to fall apart. There's the gift boxes right there, okay? Great looking knives, dealer dozen, and we're going to give you the same opportunity the dealers get, $5 a piece. Mr. or Mrs. Dealer, I think you can put that on the showcase there and probably make, I don't know, well, I would put that at what, Sheila, $14.95, $15.95?
I agree, yes.
I think it's a great item at a great price point. Nickel silver bolsters, genuine bone handle. It's got a custom shield on it too. Brass pins. I'm reading everything that's here so that you guys get it exactly the way the factory put it here. We'll show you this little.
And we only had 33 of those left.
Yeah,
by the way.
that's not. Whitetail Cutlery's got this.
Hen and Rooster Black Mammoth Damascus boar. It's 8.5 inches. Mammoth comes in a lot of different colors depending on how much time it spent laying in the earth and then the other elements and materials that may have come in contact with it, like phosphorus and different minerals and things. Black Mammoth here on the front. On the reverse side, you have black jet onyx stone, but that is the boar that's been wire cut all the way through the Damascus blade. This is your Hen and Rooster. It also has a leather sheath, and we are down to just 6 of those remaining. 6 calls, gone forever on that one. It is $180, retails at $390. Item number is 103781. We have another sling blade. Nope. Yep. World's best. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's see. World's best dad. That's right. Okay. All right. We've just gave that name to a sling blade. Normally, I can see, yeah, for Father's Day. I get this is a good Father's Day idea. I get it. Here on the blade, they did customize it for you. Let's get a what? There we go. Now you can see it. World's best dad with the fleur-de-lis symbol there. That says limited edition, 1 of 100 on there too. First time ever I've seen a customized sling blade. Have you seen this one before, Bob?
Not customized.
There's the clip on the back. This is a liner lock, and it also has the sheath right here. If you want to...
That's vertical or horizontal.
Yeah, you can carry that either way.
That's vertical or horizontal, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or clip it in the top of your pocket, because it does have the clip.
Hen and Rooster Mammoth Damascus deer right here. This is Damascus that you're looking at. That's acid washed on the blade Damascus, so it makes that Damascus folds and hammering in there stand out. Then, of course, the guard has been polished. What you're looking at is Mammoth back there, and probably, what do we got on the back side?
The black jet onyx.
The black jet onyx on the back side. Now, as I understand this is a Hen and Rooster frame, okay? And they've done a great job on this, absolutely great. Take a look at this. And that's precision wire cut on the buck right there.
I'm all about this mammoth. I mean, we just saw the black mammoth, and a lot of times when you look at mammoth ivory, it's mostly, you know, the ivory color.
All right, retail.
Man, this has got so much.
It's a collector's item. Let me say this, it's Damascus, it's beautiful.
So pretty.
The leather sheath, they didn't shortchange you on that either. Retail on the deal is $390. This is Hen and Rooster Mammoth Damascus, 8.5 inches overall. Your price, $180, full tank construction, obviously, $103,778.
There's only 8 of those remaining.
Here's a Case Anniversary Trapper.
Yes. Comes in the leather-bound gift box. This is that 130th anniversary, and this is the one with the golden aged antique bone handle.
1889 to 2019. Beautiful handle.
This has a new lasering on the blades. I've not seen this knife like this before. And then also with that leather-bound gift box and things, but here we go. That definitely helps right there. Celebrating 130 years, handcrafted knives, tradition, innovation, and this one's #1, but they will all be numbered, of course. That certificate of authenticity. I want to show you the top of the box too. That looks really good. Can you guys see that? I know it's all about just tilting it at the right angle, but that box is nice that they finished that out with. What an awesome gift item. How much is that for Father's Day? $89.75. Hey, that's impressive.
That's very impressive. That's W.R. Case & Sons, made up in Bradford, PA, $89.75 with a retail of $162.
Hey, I was expecting like $135 for that, you know?
I understand.
Not $89.
Here's woolly mammoth, too, in the tree ring. And you don't just find this stuff hanging around. You got to go north, north, north to go after this. And it is absolutely done very, very well here at retail, $199.95. You get it here on Cutlery Corner Network for $98.
This is a Santa Fe Hen and Rooster collaboration piece. And we see that woolly mammoth with this gray tone to it. Hey, I love that. I really like the deer that we had with the multicolor mammoth, but that's really special too. You also get the pearl spacers and then the black jet onyx stone, which is here on the front of the handle and then also on the back. I'll just flip it over real quick. Solid black jet onyx stone on that reverse side. But that's the big Stockman, 4-inch Stockman by Hen and Rooster, the 313 frame, if you guys are familiar with that. And then you'll get the gift box too. Gray tree ring mammoth. They cross-cut that. Mammoth ivory, you get that. You can see the layering in that. So pretty. How many are, didn't we just have like 30 of these, it seems like?
We didn't have many. I'm not for sure the exact number, but I'm surprised we have any. Probably after this show we won't.
Let me see if I can see it on that blade a little bit more. Yeah, limited edition, 1 of 30. And that also holds true, I'd say, for this one right here. If you want these, folks, you got to be 1 of 30 people to get them. Matter of fact, this one, we're down to just 19 on it. And it has that King's Mind turquoise in the center, along with the blood red turquoise, the black jet onyx on the back, and there on the front too. But the 313 Santa Fe Hen and Rooster collaboration. This might be the only time they've ever done, they've worked together, I do believe. We have a display with these Stockmans also in it. If you want to buy the whole display, there's some of those different. Do we have that coming up on the show, Chase? I know Todd had it, but.
So this is a Hen and Rooster Stoneworks deal that we put together here that you're not going to see every day. There's another thing. You're not going to find this everywhere, and they're limited, as Sheila's talking about. Santa Fe turquoise coral, King's Mind turquoise there in the center. Retail of $269.95. You only paid $98. How about the Hen and Rooster 175th anniversary Skinner? Did you see that knife dancing around there on that table? It's ready to go right now. 175th anniversary is etched on this little Skinner, which a lot of people call the Burden trout knife, depending on what part of the country that you're in. And that bone is sure pretty enough. That's the color of money.
And it has the complete blade, just really lasered up, looking good.
$39.95 with a leather sheath with probably $15, $20 worth of lasering on it. Retails $83.33. It is Hen and Rooster 175th anniversary knife. Item number 103061, $39.95. Also has, it's been pinned through the handle twice with a lanyard loop hole there. Full tank construction, obviously. Now you'll start seeing them shipped in that tube, that cylinder back there behind it. A lot of people love that. And it comes, that way you don't get crushed boxes.
True, or crushed knives.
There you go.
Don't want that. $39.95. And, well, we have gone nuts. Yes. A peanut collection here, 12 pieces, bunch of different handles, all Rockwell tested, 5658. And everything from the stagbone resin. Here's your Cancun blue. We have a leopard print with a clear coat over that. And the God Bless America swirl is also part of that. This is just 4 here on the top. The lower level, we have really loaded it down. Genuine buffalo horn. There's a bright red jig. Then we have a deep red walnut that they just came out with. Oxhorn and ram's horn combination. Chestnut jig. Dino Rock, haven't seen that one in forever. As a matter of fact, that's imitation abalone. I see the reverse side on it now. I thought it was Dino Rock first. And solid ram's horn, and then back to this buffalo. The buffalo horn also has the scalloped bolsters. Your retail value on all that, $267.88 for that complete table, just $89.63. We're gonna have a winner coming up here in just a second for our Father's Day giveaway, so you guys stay tuned for that. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Yep, there's a little short break there. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network. If you had to take a break,
there's Henry Bingham in North Carolina, won a knife.
Yeah. Henry, congratulations. Oh, you're going to be so excited. We sell the knife. It is a limited 1 of 300, but this is our salute to the dads. And so, Henry, this is what we're going to be giving you absolutely free. It's the Tequila Sunrise custom Michael Prater handle on a Hen and Rooster Stockman. We'll have another winner coming up here in the next 30 minutes.
They're calling this one the Night Extraction. $67.50. You got 7 pieces in the deal. You got a huge machete over there with a sheath, and that sheath, that knife, that machete is so large it even comes with a shoulder sheath. You can wear it on your belt, or you can wear it as a shoulder rig. Then you've got 6 other knives, and all of them have that black SWAT team black subdued look with the 800 denier nylon sheath. Each one of them has that. Now check this out. Retail is $271.39. You're buying these at $67.50. That's $9.64 a piece on these items. And most of these others look like they're 12 to 15 inches.
They're all 15.
So 15 inches, and on one of them up there, it's got to be, the big one's got to be 24, 25 inches there.
25.
Yeah, it's huge. Look at that big guard on it. Look, folks, I don't know that you can buy the sheaths for $9.64. You get our machetes and our knives, 7 pieces for $67.50, so that's way under 70 bucks. Retail's $271.39. You get them for $9.64 a piece. Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, this is the deal where I want you to have taken advantage of that knife that you can buy and get the and get the free freight plus the shipping on these items too paid free.
I think this knife's right up your alley too. If this is what you're looking for, this kind of military type knife, this is a survival camo fixed blade, 12-inch fixed blade. And there's the sheath that comes along with that, with the touch-up stone. But this is your free shipping knife. If you buy that $24.50, you will get free shipping on your entire order. So that 25-inch bowie or 25-inch machete and then those 15-inch buoys will be sent to your house absolutely free. This is a close-up look at that knife. Isn't that a great knife? I mean, it's an awesome knife in general. But to know that you get free shipping on everything in the box with that knife makes it even better.
Here's a herd of Mustangs, and $94.50 is the price point. Retail's $231.94, but you're only paying $94.50. You got great traditional patterns here. There's 9 knives. That breaks down to $10.50 a piece. Right off the bat, let's look at the top 3 on top. You're looking at the Choctaw and a 3-blade and the Dirt Buster and the Big Trapper there. you talk about, that's the biggest part of the set right there. That's gold just about there. Sunburst poster on the Choctaw. Choctaw closes 3 3/4 inches. Look at the trapper here. And once again, we're talking about a 3-blade dirt buster up here frame in these Mustangs. $10.51 a piece, and you got 6 more patterns down below it.
Jig, torched. I noticed the other day, some of these will have a hint of maybe like a blue or purple color. You can kind of see it a little bit there in that big Choctaw. But that's just 3 of the 9. We have more knives here on the table. I think you're gonna love all the frames that's involved. And the herd of Mustangs is the new Mustang Mojave line. There we go, single blade lock back on that copperhead. This is your double locking moose. Both of those blades.
With sunburst posters.
Both of those blades are gonna lock individually. That's special to that knife. We have the toothpick, locking copperhead, and then that one does, you can see that little bit of that purple right there, saddle horn, trapper, and a peanut.
That saddle horn trapper's got the broad beaver tail blade on the spade blade. Herd of Mustangs here, $94.50. That's $10.50 a piece, folks.
Mm-hmm. $10.46.94, Mustang Mojave. Father's Day, June 21st. It's going to be a very special day for a lot of dads out there. I'm just glad we're here to where you don't have to even leave your house to go shopping. We have so many options, things I think that are perfect for Father's Day gifts, and a lot of specials too. One is our Father's Day Bowie blowout over here. If your dad likes big knives, or if he likes to buy and resell knives, boy, that table is full of Bowies. And
Sheila,
yeah.
We're talking about, they're going to get 20 pieces here. We're probably showing, what, 50, 60?
There's a bunch of options.
Okay, but if you look at this set, we're talking about a whole bunch of knives right here. Is there any guarantees on these?
Yes.
I think they get a machete, okay?
They do.
And they also get this knife down front here, don't they?
You are guaranteed to get one of our Damascus chip away knives, and we sell this one, they're $60-something. But there's 2 that we're pulling from, but you will either get this one or this one. But regardless, you're gonna get a Damascus. Yeah, a Damascus chip away. Then, yeah, there we go. That's much better. You can see them real good right there. But they have the hand carving, they have the carved brass guards on there. And then right below it is the machete that's guaranteed, the 25-inch machete with that gray paracord wrap or nylon wrap. And then here's the sheath, which is a shoulder strap sheath. So this machete with the gray, the tooled out blade, sawback, that is guaranteed, exactly as you see it. And then you will get a Damascus.
I'm back here measuring knives.
Okay.
Now remember, you're going to get 20 pieces out of here. So this is, have they got an our choice graphic up here? 14, I'm looking at all the different.
Oh yeah, it can be, I believe they're 12 to probably 16 inches going to be on the
finally found
Bowies.
one 12 right here.
Mm-hmm. And there again, the brands will vary. Of course, that is chipped away. But we have Valley Forge, we have Sharp's Cutlery, Frost Cutlery, some of the, oh, I can't leave out the Quicksilver Bowies. I saw some of those. Look at that. That is the ultimate warrior Bowie. Some folks are going to be getting that one with the black forest wood on the handle. It retails for over $100 just in that one knife.
And they all get sheaths.
The Blackjack Bowie. Sheaths gift boxes for $9.90 a piece.
All right, so we're looking, I'm using my old handheld, old-timey calculation machine here, and I'm seeing 13, 14 inches all over the board here.
Black forest wood handles, traditional brown, the rubber sure grip, the tan that's also, but here's the thing. You know the camo fixed blade we were just talking about a second ago, that gives you free shipping. If you're buying the Father's Day Bowie blowout, that's 20 knives, a machete, and 19 Bowies that's going to be in a box.
Plus the Father's Day blowout. That's the 21st if you buy it. You see what I'm saying?
The free shipping knife, yes.
Because it gets you the shipping.
Yes. So I would go absolutely. I wouldn't doubt it for 1 second. I would get the knife that gets you the free shipping. So that's my little tidbit of advice, especially on this. This is probably our biggest, heaviest box that'll be mailed out at the end of the day.
$198 will get you 20 of these knives. It's an Our Choice deal. Okay, retail on the deal is $751.06. You're only paying $198, folks. That's $9.90 a piece. Every one of these knives do come with a sheath. Even the machete up here that's guaranteed. Remember, you're guaranteed one of these. I don't know which one. You're guaranteed one of these in Damascus. That is a huge deal right there. One of these will come in Damascus. This also comes generally with a leather sheath. 20 pieces are coming out of here. It's an Our Choice deal, $104,909. Father's Day, Bowie Blowout, $198. Folks, I've measured all over the board here. I mean, that, like I was saying, there's 14 there, there's 14 inches here, 13 3/4, 12 1/2. I mean,
yeah,
all over the board here.
Happy Father's Day, and you have plenty of time to get it to your house. There's no problem with shipping that before Father's Day gets here.
How about a Valley Forge Damascus in this dirk? $48.75. Retails $110.77.
Is this one of the ones they put on sale for Father's Day? Because I know all those went to like $40-something, but they were $90-something.
This is a little over, no, that's about 12. I'm gonna show you this, full tank construction, check it out. Okay, that's about 4 millimeter right there. This is Damascus you're looking at. It's been acid washed to make that thing jump out. It says 12 1/2.
Can you hand me the box, please?
Sure, excuse me. It'll jump right in front of the camera right there. And the basket and boss sheath right here. Measure it again. One of us, you gotta get this right.
I have a surprise for everybody.
All right, go ahead.
You will also get a baby Diamondback Stockman.
That's just not shown here.
That's in buffalo horn. I saw it on the computer there, and I wanted to double check the paperwork, but it's on there.
So you're gonna get 2 knives. And by the way, what do we got there? Smooth bone in the center there?
Yeah.
Or oxhorn? Smooth
Gage,
bones look
do we
like
have
me.
one of those little baby Diamondback Stockmans? I don't see it in the box, but it gets one of those. When you get this at home, you will have an additional pocket knife with this deal. I honestly feel like they've taken $40, $50 off of this too. You know, we did the sale with the Damascus Father's Day buoys.
I don't know how we sell Damascus with that.
I don't
really
either.
Don't. All right, so rosewood handle, white smooth bone. You got a mosaic pin in there. Full tank construction, and that's a good quality leather sheath you are looking at. $48.75. Here's some Santa Fe turquoise right here at $98. 4 1/8 inch close on this Stockman. That is part of the woolly mammoth hen and rooster deal that we were working on, Sheila.
Yeah.
And what is this King's Mine right here in the center on the turquoise?
This one doesn't have mammoth on it though.
It says it on the graphic, so a while ago it did. Or maybe I read that
this
wrong.
Is just
the mammoth and exotic turquoise collection.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I don't see it there either. I see the turquoise.
Some of them do have mammoths and some have the turquoise. They're all part of the same series.
I got you. Well, see, I was trying to figure out, is that a darker color on the side? See the echelons on each side of the turquoise?
I think.
Is that mammoth?
No.
What is it?
I think it's a different, you remember when we had that, I asked Jim about that the other day.
And what did he say?
And that is, we believe it's that lava rock bronze turquoise.
Okay.
That's just a different style of turquoise.
So if you guys didn't know, I was having problems with it.
I did ask what those were.
That is, all right, here's the Mammoth Damascus, acid etched. That is a boar right there. It looks like a Russian boar. They've a wire cut out of there. You got a solid color on the backside there. That's Mammoth you're looking at. And Damascus blade acid watch, highly polished guard. That's Damascus too. They just polished it. And you've got the embossed leather sheet.
And that has more of the tan and the brown, a little bit of a white. Those are so incredible to me. We only have 3 of these left. We will not have any more of them.
Black onyx on the backside.
Yep. That's it. The final 3. If that's a Father's Day idea for you, you got to be one of 3 people to get that.
Full tank construction and a leather sheath. Retail $390. You're only paying $180 for this. Item number 103776, Hen and Rooster, Mammoth, Damascus.
Okay, here's a deer stag option for Father's Day. Also, Hen and Rooster 4-blade Congress. Jim's Father's Day stag deal. That automatically tells me that's the best deal you will ever get on this knife. If he has dropped it down and it has a Father's Day name on it, and Jim had his hand in it, $59.63 is pretty darn good. The retail on that's $160. Typically that'd be around 90-something bucks. That's where a lot of our stag knives go. But that is the 114 frame by Hen and Rooster. It's a 3 3/8 4-blade deer stag. $1046.82. Happy Father's Day. Hope everybody had an awesome Mother's Day weekend. And now we are shifting gears to Father's Day, which will be June 21st. And that'll give us, what, about a month to get your stuff, get your orders in and get it sent out the door. So no problem there. $1046.82. I'll flip that over. Right now, in my opinion, some of the best stag knives, or I would say the #1 stag knife on our show, will have the Hen and Rooster name on it. I think those are the best we got going. Okay, this next item, I don't know what, okay, are we skipping this one? I guess, okay, all right. Hen and Rooster Gold Rush, down to 35. I believe there's only like 100 or 130 of these made. But that is also your Hen and Rooster Stockman. When Michael Prater made this custom handle, he incorporated genuine gold flake in it, and you can see it when we get up close on there. You'll see that genuine gold shimmer in there. It also has a medallion. And your blades are going to be pretty decorated also. California Gold Rush. There's the custom handle. 24 karat gold plated on the silver dollar.
They're saying that's a silver dollar. I don't know whether it's the real silver dollar or the medallion.
I think it is.
I believe that it's a real silver dollar that they've taken and gold plated.
I do believe so. It says 24 karat gold plated because it says it's a 2000 silver dollar. Absolutely. And it is an encapsulated silver dollar. So, because you know, if you have any, and you have some young grandkids, they're going to want to look at that. They'll think that's probably pure gold and think they just struck it rich.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. It's a deal.
Yes, the California Gold Rush, $135. That's fun. $1031.74 comes in that leather-bound gift box also. Next item on the table, knives you can use. I know the Gold Rush, you're probably going to collect it. This is called Survival Masters, and it is a 4-piece set, $38.93. Survival Masters will give you, let's see, that has all 3 of these are going to be 14-inch buoys, and then 1, I think, is 12.5 from what I see here. But they have 3 here with the black rubber sure grip handle. That one is more of a bayonet style, sawback design. And then I like this color up here. It's a kind of a mix between a green and a tan, but that feels really good. I think you're going to be able to use that knife, and you won't get tired. It's going to have that rubber sure grip there. Bayonet style on that one. Black matte finish here on the blade. Over on the side, we have all the sheaths. You have these hard case sheaths, weather resistant. And I like this sheath because you can see over here, you're gonna drop the knife down in there and then it's gonna lock into place. It will snap and lock into that hard case sheath. Then you can clip it so you can just kind of slide it over your belt if you want to use it like that. That's going to be $9 and change a piece on the Survival Masters, $1048.76. Don't forget about the camo buoy that we also have here on the table. That's going to be your item that qualifies you for free shipping. So that's always a good idea to either start your order or end your order with that item right there. And it is $24.50, done in the camo, and it also has the camo sheath. But item number is $1049.75 on the free shipping item. I can't even recall the last time I saw one of these. It has been forever. I'm kind of curious to see how many of these we have. Okay, that just answered my question, because it's like, where did this even come from? This is your third generation wide mouth dragon, and these were patterned after the Highlander series, if you guys remember that. And you can see the dragon kind of swirls through here. All of this detail work in color here on the handle. It has the golden finish on the Suba and has the Hamon line. You can see down here on the blade, little red rhinestone right there. The scabbard is going to be in the black and real high lacquer finish, like piano paint high lacquer finish on the scabbard. And then it also features the gold touches. So that'll also have this gold deluxe end cap and a black and tan nylon tie on the scabbard too. That is $78. This has got to be a warehouse find. I don't even know where these come from. I'm telling you, it's been forever since I have seen these. Third generation Highlander style katanas. And we also had this at one time that was done in just the ivory, but this obviously is in full color. It has a lot of color here on the handle and that dragon. I see these in restaurants sometimes, they'll be displayed in the restaurant. But if you're a sword collector, that might be something you're really, really interested in. Item number is $1049.10. We just don't have a lot of swords in general.
That Tsuba has a whole lot of artwork on it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Certainly does. 42 inches overall. I mean, what can I say there? That's a super deal. $189.95 is retail. You're only paying $78. Third generation katana. Here's the green Appaloosa. This is by Chipaway. This is relatively new. I want to note right off the bat that these knives are full tank construction and that they have double stitch leather sheaths with them. Both of those items are important here. And, of course, I like the green smooth bone because it's the color of money. All right, you got 6 pieces here. Retails $207.55. You're only paying $58. That's $9.67 a piece. Sheila, I'm going to say that the sheaths are worth $12 to $15.
See, that's the thing. When you're purchasing a chip-away knife, you get so much more than you would even imagine because all those do have leather sheaths, and that's definitely over $10 in value. All of these are going to be new styles, and they're more of the Skinners, as far as the length on these, about 8 inches on average. I love this green apple color. I did see where Chipaway has also come out with these in a blue. If you're interested, there's like a sky blue, same price, same frames by the Chipaway line. But there's your snook design, and then the others are going to be more of a traditional Skinner, full tank construction with the green apple, smooth bone handle. I love them. All around fixed blades. I've been doing a lot of work in my landscaping and having to cut bags of mulch and rock. And I mean, these knives are just so awesome for things like that. I've used tacticals, fixed blades, and pocket knives in my little landscaping adventure, but Got to have a good knife on hand. This is your Michael Prater Limited 300. That means there's only going to be 300 of each trapper that's ever going to be made. This is going to be a continuity program, and when you call in and order, the first knife that we will mail out to you is this one, and that's going to be the Blueberry Premium Trapper.
And is that not a beautiful handle? Look at that.
It is a new core line that Michael Prater has made, and he only has the core line handles that you see are only on these trappers. You won't see them on any other knives that he is working on.
You'll get a new one each month.
Yes, for
Okay.
$58 every month, 58 bucks.
Retail $179.95 a piece on these. You're only paying 58 bucks. And I like that one right there. It might be because I'm a
tangerine?
Tennessee fan.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Then there's the pineapple. We have the granite countertop, I guess. And this one is passion fruit, a very deep purple. Look how pretty that is. Then we have the green melon, which all of these I'm looking at, they do have that shimmer, the metal flake that you will see in every single one. Both of the blades are going to be lasered. It'll tell you Michael Prater, Limited 300. And then the second blade will tell you the name of the handle. But they will all have those collector tin gift boxes. And for 6 months, you will get a new trapper in the mail every month. How fun is that? I thought that would be really fun for Father's Day. If you wanted to get, you know, you can order something, but put your dad's address on it. So every month for 6 months, he would get a new trapper in the mail. I thought that would be really, it's the gift that keeps on giving. And that
Prater, Hen and Rooster, Tree Ring Skinner here. Good gracious. Look at this. And it does look like tree ring on it. Of course, you got the work on the bolsters, and that makes it custom. It's full tank construction, and it's got the nylon sheath. We're talking $510 retail. You're paying $198. Obviously, this is a collector's item.
6-inch Hen and Rooster fixed blade. The reverse side is also the tree ring. Tree ring, and then he caps that off with the black jet onyx stone. That's pretty bold, isn't it? The black stripes that run through that
That
tree
is the
ring.
largest black stripe on a mammoth I've ever seen.
Gives it a whole different pattern. It's so pretty. Aren't a ton of those, and if I remember correctly, Michael Prater was telling me the supply of mammoth is dried up for him, so he's either going to have to find another source or just won't be able to make anymore.
Father's Day special here. These were $98.75. You can get them now for $58.75. 12.5 inches overall. Acid wash Damascus in that clip blade. And you've got the brass guard. Then you've got the pins that go through the handle to give it that rugged handmade look. And also, too, you can also feel it in cold weather. You'll know you've got that knife in your hand right there, okay? You've got a basket and boss double-stitched leather sheath that goes along with it, $58.75.
This is one of 3 Father's Day specials, and they're all, I believe, the $58.75. I'm not sure how soon you will see the others, but I just want to let you know they're out there. They all have this huge $40 discount. Ask your operator about them. It is a while supplies last, and of course a first come, first serve. But Valley Forge, one was the Sheriff. Bowie. I think maybe the other was the Frontier. What were you going to say, Chase?
I've been saying some really funny jokes. Turns out Chase
Oh.
had my microphone on.
Oh, okay.
That's normally when they're funniest.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, we also have a winner, and we'll be announcing that winner here in just a second. We have the Tequila Sunrise Stockman that we are giving away every 30 minutes. Tequila Sunrise Stockman. Happy Father's Day to
I've been seeing all the camera people and everybody laugh around me and couldn't figure out why. I thought maybe there was a different show going on, and then he had his microphone cut off. Now we can hear it.
Yeah.
I can't get a haircut. Everything's closed.
But does Tim know that the world can hear him, or does he think he's just talking in our ear?
I don't know.
Just so you know. Okay, this is 8 3/4. It is full tank construction, red and black, G10, deep grooves on the handle, the Scavenger, and it is $32.50.
Upswept blade on this one, that G10 handle, the way they've CNC cut that, I believe that's CNC right there, Sheila, it just makes a natural grip. That red and black is cool anyway. And you can see where they've got that hafted out there where your fingers will fit perfectly in there. It's probably close to 4 millimeters thick. It's 8 3/4 inches overall and does come with a sheath. Pin through the handle twice. Item number 103695. G10 Scavenger, retail $76. You only pay $32.50.
Yeah.
With the lanyard loophole.
It's more than
Check
just
the sheath out.
the look. You see, you can feel those deep ridges, gives you an awesome grip, and this is one of the new designs out by Hen and Rooster.
Doug Soderman in Illinois. Doug, you are a winner. So we wanted to tell you that you're going to get the Tequila Sunrise knife right here. And a beautiful knife. Thanks for being a customer. By the way, you folks who see this, Doug just won it, but you can buy it. It's about $68.
It's $68. The item number is 104897. Oh, look, welcome back.
And that sheath up there is going to tell you about, that's an 800 denier nylon sheath with a fast clip opening system on the front. You got another little pocket right there on front that you can put maybe a sharpening stone or a smaller knife. 103695.
Yeah. Oxhorn Premium Trapper.
Steel Warrior right here. Oxhorn. Sheila's showing it to you right there. There's the ox right there.
Yeah, the master blade will be lasered up, looking pretty, and you can see the natural tone and color variation in that solid Oxhorn Steel Warrior Premium Trapper. Now, they're all going to be different. I've never seen an identical Oxhorn handle.
You know, Sheila, I want to remind the folks that we do have a knife that they can buy that will get them freight. It's getting towards the end of the hour here. We like to review and tell you all the deals we got going on.
We just started the new hour.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll start the new hour telling you about all the deals that we got going right here. This one is $24.50. You buy this knife right here, you get freight paid on it, and you also get freight paid on anything on that invoice in the lower 48 states ground freight. So I want you guys to know this going into this hour, okay, as I was corrected on there, because Sheila will tell you there's some other sets here that are pretty big that you can really save some money on. And here's the 94 Winchester cartridge series in this Coke bottle swing guard lockback that you're going to win right here. You can enter, go on cutlerycorner.net. No purchase necessary here. I want to tell you about that cartridge. You don't see this one around very often. Somebody's going to win that one June 12th, okay?
Yep, it has a custom charcoal ruby handle. And then this is Jim's double deal.
And it's a Father's Day. I think it's about 90, what was it? No, $38.88, so that's $19.44 a piece, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay? Item number 104880. And people ask me all the time, well, how come y'all do the mystery deal? Because we can't advertise some of those knives at those prices. That
would get us in trouble.
Yeah, that might get us in trouble. You'll see when you get them. That's why a lot of people buy them. Retail's $38. You only pay excuse me, not on this one. That was the last one. On these two, you only pay $38.88. That's $19.44 a piece. And this is Jim's pick. And on this one's $9.88. Sheila and I have sold this, trust me, at a higher price point. This one was $14.80. This would be one of my picks. So I've got two picks already for this show, Sheila. One in the last show And this one's my pick coming up here. This one, $9.88. That one is what? I don't see the length on that one. That's about 12 inches, I believe.
11 or 12.
Yep, 104968. I don't have it in front of me, so I can't say for sure.
Yep.
Because they got graphics on it. How about the Beauty and the Bra?
Yeah. $64.75. Now this is that 5-inch trapper with the arrowhead for the shield. And it has the turquoise, that black jet onyx, and the arrowheads here only on the front. I'm gonna flip it over so you can see what that looks like on the back. We are going to give you a leather sheath to go along with this 5-inch trapper. That knife's only $32.38. The muscle in this set will be this guy, which is a huge German bull 2-blade folding hunter. And I want you to realize that's German bull. This is one of our German brands. Does that normally go for like 50-something bucks? Do you guys remember? Chase, do you remember? And it also has the nylon sheath, but that is genuine oxhorn. Both of those are really beautiful. That's going to be a nice one to collect, and then you can use that one if
by
you
the way,
want.
Gage showed me on that Jim's pick.
Yeah.
It's about 11.5 inches.
Okay.
Okay. Somewhere in that area, real close. Here's a Michael Prater, end of the day, Choctaw. This one is 3 3/4 inches. This is closed. You see all of those little pieces in there? All of the things that Michael and his crew were working on that day, those are chips of different materials and everything. They don't waste anything in a cutlery shop. So what they do is they take this and they put them in that mold. So there's no way that any two are alike. There's no two sides can be alike. You can't do it. Now this knife, when you open it up, probably opens up at around 6 inches, maybe a tiny bit over. It's a Choctaw. Huge bolsters make this one of the most dependable, strongest pocket lockbacks there is. Okay, but it's done with this Michael Prater. Beautiful work they've done on it. Retail $89.95. You only pay $42.50. Item number 101512. 101512.
And just sold another one of those.
They go fast. Here's a limited trophy hunter, 1625. This one's 8.5 inches overall. It's got the Norwegian type of barrel type handle on it. Smooth bone out there on the end. Then you got the wood, and then you got another wood with those red colored spaces in there. It does have a pommel ring down on the end. Okay. And also, too, of course, you've got a sheath that comes with it. Limited edition, 53 of 600. 1625. There's your wildlife scene lasered in right there on the blade. 8 1/2 inches overall. Does come with a sheath there, Sheila.
I see that.
$44 is retail. You're only paying 16 1/4.
Yeah. If I remember right, that was normally $27, $28. 53921, item number. We're going to go through some custom knives for you custom knife collectors, and then we also have a carousel coming up here right around the corner. But the next item that you're about to see is a beautiful combination on a rare 1995 Painted Pony Winchester.
All right, so we're
thank
talking retail here is $1,800. $1,800. You're paying only $500, and of course it comes with that magnetized stand you're seeing. Those are what they call the nugget type of artwork on the bolsters. Then you see the filework Sheila's showing you on the bottom, and then you got all of this turquoise. And by the way, it's on both sides. You even got artwork. They filed the inside of that liner too, didn't they, Sheila?
Yes. The spine, everything about it. You know, they go all out on those. But you'll get the custom stand, the leather sheath, your certificate of authenticity. He only made 10 of those. We have 6 left. $1,800 value for $500. $1024.99. So very special Happy Father's Day to 6 people. then that'll be sold out.
Turquoise and just beauty, just pure beauty. German Bull Muskrat at $46.75. And you've got you can tell, you see how that shield spans out like it's like Saturn? It's got that ring around the globe there. That's your German Bull. That's a muskrat. Two blades identical at either end. And you're talking about, they call it, we got a wrong.
It's $46.75.
Yeah.
Item number is
there it is. I feel better.
600. And it'll have on here too, German stainless, handmade, German bull, brass liners. If you prefer a muskrat, you know, that's probably going to be one of the few that you find here on the show, and that's tough to beat in that genuine stag and German name. 45600, $46.75. The next item here on the table is a painted pony. I was really drawn to this one. I like the color combination that he used here. Of course, the tree ring mammoth is always a awesome thing. And then you have 40 count web turquoise, the black jet, I'm sorry, it's the black lip pearl on the spacers right there. Filed the brass liner, filed these brass bolsters. Look at the design that they did in those brass bolsters. And excellent choice on the hammerhead frame. There's your leather sheath. With this being a painted pony, you will get the clear stand that you just saw on the other one. This is a 5-inch on the handle Mako. How many of those do we have left? 5. Okay, so he made 10, we have 5. That's good. $1049.20, $1,800 knife, $568 sale price. That is an ultimate for the knife collector. This is also a true find here. It is a 91 Winchester genuine stag whittler. It's $165, and we have 3 of them left.
And you don't see stag look like that anymore.
It's a 3.5-inch whittler. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. And that is like old school stag and badge style shield. This was one of our treasures from the Winchester line. We sold a whole bunch of Winchesters over the weekend, just about sold out of all of them. There's just a few left. This one we only have 3 left. But it is a new knife made in 1991 that we are just now releasing through the Winchester line.
New old stock. Beautiful. Here's the case. Whiskey Peanut, $57.60. 2 7/8-inch clothes. Case XX shield on it. Beautiful peanut. Great collector's item. $79.95 is the retail. You're only paying $57.60. This is by W.R. Case & Sons, Baited, Bradford, Pennsylvania. 104-848-5760.
I always like this color. Of course, we see this kind of whiskey, bone color, burnt orange, and a bunch of different brands. But of course, when Case puts one out there, you kind of notice this handmade USA quality. It's $57.60. Item number is 104848. And this is another Kickstart by Case. They make a trapper lock, and they also make the mid-folding hunter. This is that mid-folding hunter done in the red pick bone. It is a 4-inch handle. You just get that blade in motion. You just kick it in motion, basically, and it does the rest. This is the Kickstart by Case. And for the dads out there who like a Case knife and they want the latest and greatest by Case, this is one of the latest and greatest. And there's the clip on the back.
The Kickstarts came out in 2019, okay? And a lot of people are jumping at the opportunity to collect these. First year
Yep.
that Case made an
Hey,
assisted top
I'm
opening.
just thrilled. We have 26 of those in our inventory because Case is closed. I mean, we're really fortunate to have what we have in the Case line.
What about a white matrix here by Michael Prater? That is a John Primble Barlow frame. It's got John Primble right there, I believe, on the blade, Sheila. And this white matrix here retails $299.95. You only pay $148. Chase is on his way over there to show us that it says John Primble on the. He told me to be sure and tell y'all that. I did my best, Chase. $148 right there.
The white and gold matrix is front and back. 2-blade Barlow. And there's just 3 left. I'm happy to see it because, as you know, all of the Case Barlows are now in the vault. But the John Primble, we have 3 of those. This is the Case Mako in the bone stag. Michael Prater, we just saw Michael Prater custom handle in this frame. If you just want the knife straight, you know, from Case with the bone stag handle, that's a good deal at $94.56. It's the 4 1/4 lockback and comes with the leather sheath. There's the brass bolster with the Case logo. And bone stag came about when there was a shortage of stag. We're all kind of scrambling to find stag right now, even Case. But this was a great substitute for that. It starts out white smooth bone. They give it a real rugged jigging and then flame torch it by hand. Give it that nice warm color in the bone stag. 57055. Speaking of
Wow, painted pony
Makos.
lapis. This is in a Mako frame by Case.
there's
got
only 2 left.
It's got the Joe Case sheath back there. Retails $1,700. You only pay $428. Beautiful knife, saltwater mother pearl in there with that lapis. What's not to like about this? There's
Look at
the
a
old
brass
Mako there.
detail.
I think Makos are a lot of the people who know more about ocean fish than I do. I think the Makos are a little bit lively. They're the ones that breach the water more often and get around better. I could be wrong on that, but I think I'm right. 104, 126. I guess if they're hungry enough, they'll all breach the water.
Yeah. This is the Case Limited Stockman. And this one is that honeycomb jig bone handle, the limited 1 of 3,000. They make a 1 of 3,000 limited pocket knife every year. And this year they went with the honeycomb diamond shield with that Case logo. You'll have limited XX edition and 1 of 3,000. That'll be in gold, black and gold there on the master blade. The Stockman itself is 3 3/8. And that honeycomb, very traditional color brown. It's very, very beautiful. Jim's Father's Day Stag Discovery, $59.63. Genuine deer stag, Congress, 3 3/8. Kind of a slimline frame. I think it'd be an awesome choice to put in your pocket, carry, use every day, even if you had a suit on or overalls on. You know, hen and rooster, stag. It just very, very classy and, of course, very well made. Been around since 1845, that hen and rooster brand. And Jim has put this one on sale for Father's Day, which is coming up on June the 21st. $59.63, but retails $160. So thank you for the price cut. $1046.82. This is a big toothpick. This is a 5-inch toothpick. I'm gonna grab this Steel Warrior toothpick just to show you guys a size comparison. This is a standard toothpick. And this is your 5-inch custom. This barely just covers the bolster and a little bit, half of the knife, don't it? But this is a Winchester 5-inch. Michael Prater, he did the custom tree ring on the handle, the black jet, the chevron spacers. That's $698. Super cool, unique frame to begin with. But then you have tree ring mammoth, and it's, Chase, it's on the reverse side too, right? Do you care to flip it forward? By the time I get there, we'll be gone.
That is a big toothpick.
How pretty that is.
$2,000 is the retail. You only pay $698. This is Winchester and Michael Prater Painted Pony. What a beautiful knife.
Red Dino Bone Stone and pearl and black jet onyx. Michael Prater. Let me look on my run sheet because we are not catching up on the computer. This one's gonna be $228. We only have 2 left, and they call it the Moose Stockman because it is a big frame. 102096 is your item number. It's a 4 1/8 to Michael Prater. Red Dino Bone Stone. And he utilizes the red, and he also has a yellow Dino Bone Stone, but I've only seen this combination in the red. I've not seen him use the yellow with the pearl and the black jet onyx like that.
Wow.
Only 2 left.
Wow.
I know, I love this one.
This one is just, all right, retail $409.95. You only pay $174. What a beautiful trapper. This looks like it ought to be in a jewelry store in the showcase. You know what I'm saying?
1 left.
What is the etching on this?
It'll say Mother of Pearl and Tree Ring Mammoth Michael Prater Limited.
All right, right here, Chase has got it. Yep. Gosh, is that not? And see, it's that way on both sides too. I got to tell you something. That's my number 3 pick. Okay, isn't it beautiful?
It's a standout pearl handle.
You know, you could, you can see anybody. I can see a gambler having that one. You know what I'm saying?
I hope he doesn't put it on the table.
No, I wouldn't put it on the table. That'll be gone quick.
Was it a 1 of, what was that? I said limited edition 1 of something, but 50. Wow, and we only have 1 left. Those went quick.
That one won't last long now. Wow, this is beautiful. Sheila, you did pretty good on picking these, unless Chase did it.
Well, thanks, Bob. Antique jig bone, Winchester. There's only 6 left. But this is like old school. Look at how the jigging pattern is on this. You just don't see that. Banana jig. $300 value.
$148, just like she said, $300 of retail. 104960 Winchester Antique Swing Blade. And that one to me looked like a butterscotch handle more than anything else in that bone. Here's the Prater John Primble. This is Mammoth in a Barlow frame. Tree ring Mammoth in a Barlow frame. John Primble shield on the blade, on the clip blade. This is a 2-blade Barlow. 3 3/8 inch closed, retail $499.95. This is a standout here. And we've got under 15 of these.
Yeah, which doesn't surprise me, honestly, with, you know, Kay's having their Barlows tucked away. But that's a collector item now and will just continue to grow in value. All of these that you see, you know, are custom knives and Michael Prater. Mammoth, it's pretty special.
All right, here's another tree ring Barlow. This is by case.
Yes.
At $220 retail, $450. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Michael Prater case. We're on the right one. All
so
right. 3 3/8 inch close. Once again, here's your Mammoth tree ring, but just in case this time.
Right, which we all kind of, you know, you can see it coming. The case lets you know which knives will be put in the vault. And Michael Prater has the wisdom to put some of these Barlows back. And that's the only reason that we have those. But you have a 2-blade Barlow case and with that tree ring. This is also a Prater, but a Hen and Rooster, a big 2-blade folding hunter by Hen and Rooster. It's a 5 1/4 with the Northern Lights A new core lawn he made probably the last 3 months when he came out with this, but it's that blue, green, white. It kind of goes in a streaking pattern. Looks like the Northern Lights. $68.75. Item number is 103734. Love it. I like anything Michael Prater does, to be honest.
And he's also, him and his wife both are just very cool people. They're just good people.
And I mean, the knives are their lives, you know? They love knives.
All right, here's the Stag Spotlight. 13 3/8 inches overall on this deal right here. This one was $38.65. You're only paying $25. This has Stag on the end. Remember, 13 3/8 inches overall. Has Stag out there on the end. It's pinned. Then you got wood. Then you got Stag. Then you got wood. Then you got the stainless steel guard. Beautiful stainless steel blade. Double stitch leather sheath comes with it. You're getting all of this for $25, folks. $25. This is our Stag Spotlight for today, 103,978. Full tank construction. It's the same way on both sides. Retail is $80. Beautiful knife, 13 3/8 inches overall. Over a foot long, big, thick leather sheath, double stitched, and that's important in a knife that big. Retail $80, you only pay $25. Here's the rare Winchester. They call this a sleeve board, and a lot of people have not seen the sleeve board or not familiar with the sleeve board pattern. But if you'll notice on the lower pommel down here, it's thinner and goes out broad on the end here. This is a 3-blade. That is Mammoth that you're looking at on the handle. $340 is our price right here. It is a Winchester frame. 104,895. 104,895 on this item. I want to show you the other side here. If I can get it around there. Beautiful knife. Just want to make sure that you see that that Mammoth is on both sides. And we got some etching here. What does that say? Winchester cartridge series? I believe that's it. Let me get my eyeballs on. Yep, cartridge series, Winchester. Okay? Did I get my head in front of the camera or something? Okay. There we go. I love that one right there. Retail is $699.95. You can get it for $340 right here. 104,895. And that's Winchester. You're not going to see that. That don't happen every day, okay? And tree ring Mammoth, 4 inches closed on that one. All right, and of course the guards were tooled on it too. Here we are with the Blazing Sun by Chipaway. This has brass pommel, brass guard with embossing, pressure dyed bone that's been torched and tooled. Then you got colored wood spacers, and then here on the blade is all that laser work. You've got the sun, you've got the Native American there with the lance. He's on horseback. Got some cactus, obviously a southwestern type of scene. Blazing Sun by Chipaway, $21.50. Retail on this knife is $62. It is 12 inches overall. That's a yellow bone you're looking at. Stainless steel blade, brass guards, tool guard, decorative handle, leather sheath, wood spacers, double stitched leather sheath, embossed on this one. We're talking 104,514. Here's the Case G10 folding hunter on this one at $81.73. This one is 5 1/4 inches closed. You got Case on that front bolster. See there? Long tail C case shield. It's basically embossed in there. Brass liners, brass pins, nickel silver on the bolsters, large thumbnail pull, chrome vanadium steel blade. G10 handle, black and red. It's by W.R. Case & Sons, 5 1/4 inches closed. So it's going to open up nearly 10 inches. Your price, $81.73 on Cutlery Corner. Retails $123.95. Once again, on Cutlery Corner Network, you only pay $81.73. Here is the Sling Blade Arctic Fox G10. It's D2 steel. And so let's talk about this. D2 steel is the way we're going to start off. Then you got an 18 ball bearing opening system, a G10 CNC cut handle, been pinned through the handle up there, as you can see. And of course, the ball bearings up front, they're 18 ball bearing lanyard loophole. You can take the pocket clip off one side, put it on the other. Does have a pocket clip, obviously. It's on the other side. This is 4 1/2 inches closed. It's going to open up 8 inches or better. And it's Sling Blade. You've heard us talk about it, especially ball bearing opening system. That thing will fly open. D2 steel Sling Blade Arctic Fox, $72.50. Retail on the knife is $140. You're only paying $72.50. All righty. We got a little station identification going on right now. We will be back in just a few seconds. Bear with us. We got more deals coming, and you see the camera crew here working for you right now. We'll be right back. Here's the ice cold Hen and Rooster Trapper and the Yeti. Okay, so you're getting the Trapper, Hen and Rooster right there in cracked ice. It's 4 1/8 inch closed. That's cracked ice handle. Then you get the bonus Yeti mug, and it does come with the lid on it. You get the etch blade. There's an etch blade on this. Can I see the etching there? I don't see etching on this one. Well, it says etching here, and I was going to say I don't see it. So you get the cracked ice Trapper. That's cracked ice both sides. It is Hen and Rooster. And then you get the Yeti mug. And it's a big boy, too. It's not the little one. Check this out. We'll flip this over and show you that lid. A lot of customers calling in and go, wait a minute, some people sell them the lid separately. Well, it says cracked ice over here. All right. That one is not cracked ice. It is mother of pearl. Okay, I've got a computer here telling me something different, and I've got the floor director looking at it, and if you turn that right there, it looks like mother of pearl to me, Gage. I believe you're right on that. Twist that right there. No, that's mother of pearl. It says on the computer cracked ice. That's mother of pearl. There's no question about it. Retail $150. You're getting it $59.95. That just made that deal a little bit sweeter. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, you get 4 knives here. This is not one knife for $28. You're getting 4 of them. Retail on the deal is $99.78. You're getting 4 knives for $28. That's $7 a piece. Now, I want to show you something here. Each one of these knives does come with the hard case type of sheath that you clip on right there. Got the little clip that'll hold against your belt. All right. And you can be around the water all day long. It's not going to make much difference. These do not float, by the way, but they are, you'll see them a lot of people use it for bait knives. That's a composition style handle right there. A beautiful, beautiful set. 4 pieces is what you're getting, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer. You're paying $7 a piece. Retail on the deal is $99.78. You're only paying $7 a piece. I'd say that's a deal. $102,590. $102,590. Hey, what do we got here? That's good looking stuff here. And that looks like chainsaw jigging we got going on there. I'm telling you it does, Gage. That's brown chainsaw is what they're calling it. In this deal, you get 5 pieces for $48.75. Retail on the deal is $121.25. But you're watching Cutlery Corner Network, you get them for $48.75. That's $9.75 a piece. You got the big trapper up here in front, and you got a toothpick, you got a peanut, you got the saddle horn, and you got a stockman that comes with this deal. A total of 5 pieces, $9.75 a piece. I want to show you this. This is a big boy trapper right here. You're paying $9.75 for that. That's still Warrior. Fit and finish on this is going to be excellent. Walk and talk is going to be excellent. I'm telling you, it's a great deal at this price point. That's going to be, what am I on, boys? My third, or is that my third pick for the show? Okay, that's my third pick for the show. I like that set right there. If you like chainsaw, you're going to love that anyway. What I like is the price. William Donald Briggs in North Carolina. William, you're a winner of the Tequila Sunrise Custom Stockman right there. There's no purchase necessary, folks, to win. But however, William won this one because his customer been doing business with him. If you like that knife, you like that coloring, it is for sale at around $68. It's our Father's Day draw, and William won that one. Beautiful, right there it is at $68, and it is a good-looking knife. That one's about, what, 4 1/8 or 4 1/4 inches, 4 1/8 inches closed. Got Happy Father's Day right there on the blade. Here's Stagbone Rosin favorites. So that means man-made material. Now, the big buoy that you're looking at right there, or Hunter, is actually Stagalon, which means man-made material. It's full tank construction. That's by Sharp's Cutlery, and it is sharp. No pun intended, it's just the truth. Then you got the 800 denier nylon sheath. Down below, we got a whole new ball game of knives going on here. Now, this Stagbone rosin is part stag and bone. It's been ground up and put into a mold, and it looks just like stag. And it's very durable. 7 pieces here for $54.80. Retails $173.76. Once again, you're only paying $54.80 for these 7 pieces. That brings it down to $7.83 a piece. All right, $7.83 a piece. That includes the big Hunter buoy that you're looking at right there. You got a canoe, you got peanut. I'm just looking at a few. You got a toothpick. You got a big trapper over here. You're getting 7 pieces total. Okay? At a great price point. There's a lady's leg knife in there too. I don't know whether I got them all or not, but I'm trying. Peanut, yeah, I got that one. Trapper. Lady's leg. And then you got that 2-blade razor too. $7.83 a piece. How about man's best 6-pack? All righty. These little peanuts you're looking at right here, 2 3/8 inches closed. And they got a stainless steel blade. They got the, what I call the tailor's scissors. You know, it used to be a long time ago, you'd go have your suit made every now and then, and the tailor would be clipping those little thread pieces off of it with those little scissors, and there's a set of them right there. And so you got the scissors and the peanut blade on a peanut frame. You're getting 6 pieces. Retails $136.31. You only pay $48. That's $8 a piece. You got the dog head shield right there on the handle. You got buffalo horn, blue pick bone, molasses jig, orange, red, and white smooth bone. A total of 6 pieces, $48. That's $8 a piece. $8 a piece. 102-591. 102-591. And that's man's best 6-pack. I do love my dogs. I do love my dogs. Of course, I forget what the pet industry spends, does every year, but it's billions of dollars on what people spend on animals, and I understand it. 102-591. All right, hey, here's a painted pony, $110, except this is like a 110 look-alike, but this is a fixed blade. Okay? Let me show you here. Fooled you, didn't I? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See if we can get that focused. You see that full tang right there, all the way to the back. Look at the tooling they've done right here. See that tooling all over the spine? Then they've got tooling up here on this guard too. This is by Buck. Comes with that leather sheath. It is a fixed blade, 8.5 inches overall. Retail, you ready? $2,010. Your price right here on Cutlery Corner Network is $585. It is tree ring mammoth, overall length 8.5 inches. Tooled spine, stainless steel blade, tooled guard, decorative inlays, leather sheath, and full tank construction. It is by Buck. And then, of course, Michael Prater went to work on it and did the tree ring mammoth. A super deal there. Retail, once again, is $2,010. You only pay $585, a true collector's item. Here's a deal that is a super value deal. Now, I don't know how they build these knives for this price, but you're talking about 56, 58 Rockwell hardness test in these blue jig bones that you're looking at here. You got a toothpick with sunburst bolsters on it. And then you got a 2-blade hunter down below that one. It's 3 3/4 inches closed. It's probably going to open up about 6 inches, maybe a little more. Retail on this 2-piece set is $44.47. Remember, you are getting 2 pieces. You're only paying $16.75. Folks, that's $8.38 a piece. $8.38 a piece. River Runs Blue, 104-697. River Runs Blue, $16.75 will get you those 2 pieces right there at $8.38 a piece. Here's another 2-man duo, 2-piece duo here. In the Buffalo Plains duo, you got the big buoy up there, and that buoy is 15 inches overall with the reverse guard. You got the coffin style handle, that's buffalo horn, full tank construction, pinned through the handle 3 times, and you got a double stitched leather sheath, and that's a clip blade you're looking at there. And so the one item down below it is like a $110, but actually it's a LB5. It is a lockback, and it's not by Buck. I don't mean to say that. That's buffalo horn you're looking at right there. See that right there? Been pinned through the handle 4 times. Embossed bolsters, clip blade. It is a lockback. Okay? $36.50. Retail $74. You only pay $36.50. So you're getting both knives plus the double stitch leather sheath for $36.50. $102-654. $102-654. All right, here is a stunning item which Sheila wanted to show, but she's not here right now. She's on a little break. She'll be right back in just a pair of seconds. But I'll show you this item. First of all, this is how you plug this in. This is a stun gun, okay? You recharge it, not all those wires around. And if you look right here, this one has a flashlight, okay? And it is somewhat stunning, okay? How come I jumps every time I do that? This also comes in a sheath right here. We're talking $19.95 for this item. $19.95. By the way, the prongs right here do retract. I'm going to show you how that works. And it has a key ring right here. Excellent item. Elite stun gun in purple, $104,969, $19.95, 14 inches overall. All right, it's got a lot of votes running through it right there, according to that little sticker on the side of it. Did one of y'all volunteer to be shocked with that? The cameramen are saying no. So I guess they don't want to be shocked with Sheila's stun gun. Here's the Trapper pack. 4 pieces here in these Trappers, $36.75. Retail is $112.40. You only pay $9.19 a piece. I love this deal, especially when you get a Trapper.
Right, and then you get these different brands we've not seen in a while. That's E.C. Simmons. That was one of the original ones with that fleur-de-lis shield. There's your Bayou Blue by Crowing Rooster. E.C. Simmons in the Buffalo Horn, and then this one is the Whiskey River by Crowing Rooster. So 2 different brands there. Just, yeah, $9 and change. When's the last time you saw Trappers for $9 and change? It's been a long time.
Yeah, because you normally see them on sale is like $11 and something.
Yeah.
That's on big time sale. Mm-hmm. Now, unless I've missed I'm getting old. My memory ain't what it used to be.
Yeah.
I believe that's right.
Yeah. This is a huge folding hunter with a lot of color. And it is called the Emerald Coast. When you see this up close, you're going to see the gold really pop with that shimmer in the gold. But there is a green and brilliant blue. Oh, look at that. This is the reverse side. Of course, they're all going to be different, but $68.75. Beautiful. That's one of my picks as far as custom handles that Michael Prater's ever made. And he's made a lot of Coraline handles, but that's my favorite. Emerald Coast. And we have 17 of those left. It was part of his limited 100 series. He's only going to make 100 of that particular one. Very pretty. 5 1/4. It's also on a German bull. That is a German bull 2-blade folding hunter. We carry that frame in a German bull and hen and rooster now. This is a chip away, custom hand carved, which is done in that autumn brown here in the center, and then it has the green, emerald green wood spacers, brass guard, brass pommel. The blade, the top portion of the blade is lasered with that Native American scene on there. There you go. That is only $19.86. It is called the Falling Rock by Chipaway. And there's the embossed, double-stitched leather sheath. But the Chipaway custom hand-carved with the lasering, less than $20. Item number is 104605. 104605. Normally our Chipaways one at a time, they're about $22 without the lasering. You add the lasering on there, you've just about added at least a $12 additional value to any knife that we have here on the show. Turquoise bar, we still have them in stock, which is great news. Turquoise bar pocket jewels is what this should be called. Look at all those colors. It is reconstituted turquoise in those slimline bars, and they have them beautifully laid here on the handle, making a smooth handle. When you handle the knife, there's no separation. You don't feel anything there. It's just a flawless handle, but lots and lots of color. You'll get this large, look, this is like the 3rd generation Steel Warrior shield. There's the premium trapper. You also have the gift boxes. Here on the lower level, we have a big Choctaw lockback, which is 3 3/4 on your Choctaw. We also have a toothpick. There's 2 different peanuts in this collection. One has the scissors, and then the other will have the traditional blade. We have the 2-blade Dr. knife, large Wrangler Stockman. And then this is your traditional peanut. Okay, here's a locking copperhead. This master blade will lock. And then back to that beautiful Choctaw. I'm gonna work on separating some of these out of the set because we haven't sold them as individual items yet, but I'm hoping that you'll see that next week. If you have your eye on the trapper, we'll have that. But now here's the thing. They will not be $15. I can almost guarantee it. This will be the lowest price point you will ever get on the turquoise bar. This Choctaw will probably be more like $24.50 or something like that. But we'll see how it all shakes down. But I will do my best to have those as singles next week in the turquoise bar. Item number is 1046.91 for $120. Silver Horse Stonework sure does know how to make a pretty knife. And these have mother of pearl in the center. You have turquoise that caps off that pearl. And then they have this nickel silver bolster that has also been embossed and detailed. That is a 5-inch lockback. Yeah, for $19 and change. That should be around $42. But that's a 5-inch lockback, which means you get so much handle material on that. It's just so beautiful. And then also, you'll notice right on the edges of the pearl here, you have abalone. So that gives it a little bit more color and just a different dynamic to every single one. 4-blade Congress, premium trapper, 2-blade toothpick, the Shiner lockback, big Wrangler Stockman, Saddlehorn trapper, all come with gift boxes, and it has the horse, the silver horse for the shield. That is their trademark Silver Horse Stoneworks shield. I think, let me look on the spine of these. Yeah. So they've also filed the spine of these. They come to you looking like, you know, this beautiful custom pocket knife that, you know, a custom knife maker has worked on, somebody like Michael Prater or something, but that is straight from the Silver Horse line. They're really, really pretty. It's $138.50. Item number is 1036.47. And we have the Buffalo Horn Bulldogs, genuine Buffalo Horn. $62.75. And this is your 2nd generation Bulldog pocket knives. I have some of the old originals. As a matter of fact, they were handed down in the family from my dad. But you still get the Fighting Bulldog shield with this 2nd generation. It looks the same. They haven't changed up the shield. They have changed up the fact that these are Rockwell tested. So that is just, you know, an extra added benefit there. They're going to be Rockwell tested. On the blade, you'll see Premier Edition, 1 of 300. So this is a collector edition, 1 of 300. Peanut. We do have the copperhead that went, oh, and then there's a 3-blade dirt buster. That's pretty cool. Instead of being a single blade, that is that rare 3-blade dirt buster. There's a copper lock in here too, which is awesome. Master blade locks, premium trapper, peanut toothpick, and locking copperhead. 6-piece set. Those are $10 and change a piece. Polished, beautiful, sleek, genuine buffalo horn. $62.75. All righty. We have another Michael Prater coming up. You know, Michael Prater pretty much runs from one end to the other. You can get a painted pony, that'll be $300-400, or you can get one of his signature series knives, which he started making a couple of years ago. If you buy signature series knives, the biggest difference will be the price. They are not as limited because, of course, a lot of your painted ponies will be limited 1 of 5 or 1 or 10. These are not limited, but they will also have some of your favorite Corlon handles like Emerald River. This has that emerald green, gold, and white. And it'll have his name lasered there on the blade. The reverse side is also done in the Emerald River, just a different combination. When he creates those custom Coralons, they turn out different every single time. The way that it is swirled and created, because that is at one point a liquid form that they intertwine together, and then it hardens to the Coralon. They have to cut it with a diamond cutter. It's a real tough handle material. $32.50, 104827 item number. This is your case Ertl 125th anniversary Texas toothpick. And it is done in that olive green smooth bone. Let me get my paper here, because on the bolsters, bear with me, Gil, I'm sorry. I know I'm all over the place, but I can't get it. There we go. 125 years on one bolster, and then case and the date there on the other. We only have 11 of these left. If I remember, when we originally had these, they came with an Ertl truck. And I believe they were, they were show exclusives. We were the only place that carried the olive green 125th anniversary. So 11 callers, and that is going to be sold out. We come across some really cool collectibles here on the show. That is definitely one of them. Now we have a Hen and Rooster G10 line, and this one is done in this black and gray G10. It's 8 3/4, and it's called the Mamba for $32.50. We see this G10 in a lot of different handles, colors and things, but I think this color does seem to be a favorite. It's full tank construction, but the design is there, but that's deep ridges into the handle, and then you see the snake lasered on the blade too. Some of these will be, some of the ones that we see in the G10 Hen and Roosters, they have lasering and different things. I know there was like a blue tick hound and things. That one's the Mamba. Item number is 101716. Limited Hen and Rooster nylon sheath that has a tie down. You can put a touch-up fieldstone right here, or a pocket knife, or tactical even, in the front of that nylon sheath if you would like. Ooh, this is your Rosewood Burl Trapper, $78. I know we were looking for this knife the other day. I hope our quantity's good on that. But it is a 312 Rosewood Burl Michael Prater custom. Is this the hardwood that came off of his farm? Yes. Wow. Yeah, there's something just so beautiful and classy about that natural rosewood. Look at the natural wood grain in that. I'm gonna flip it over. Here's the reverse side. That sure is pretty. And then it'll have Michael Prater, Rosewood Burl. I believe this is handmade Prater custom. Just a handful of those left. Hey, if you're shopping for wildlife knives, these are Snapshot Tacticals. And we have the deer, the eagle, and the wolf that's going to be represented on each one. They are 4.5 inches on the handle, but you'll see the wildlife scene on the blade is done in this kind of a shadow lasering. There you go. So it's not real bright and bold, super colorful or anything like that. It's just a very simple, natural, outdoor look. It's called the Elite Wilderness Series. There is also a clip on the back, and you will get the wildlife scene on the front and the back of the blade. Now, if you're left-handed or right-handed, not a problem. The thumb stud is on both sides too. That's a nice feature. You don't really see that on every tactical that we have come across here. So you'll get that etched blade. It is assisted opening. Item number is 1043.75. Then we're going to take you to the ocean. This is our Ocean Life Trapper.
You said you wasn't going to go this year, is that right?
I'm not. This is about the closest I will get to the ocean this year.
All right, $26.87. Got a lot of lasering right there. It looks like a dolphin or a porpoise dolphin on one side, maybe by the dorsal fin, that could be a shark over there. And it says Ocean Life, limited edition, $26.87, 4 1/4 inch closed. Retail $95.92. You're only paying $26.87. Beautiful abalone.
Really is. Steel Warrior, man, they do an awesome job with pearl and abalone. And it's still really affordable, you know? Genuine abalone for $26.87. Hey, our last winner, Leon Hurt, New Mexico. Congratulations to you, Leon. You're the winner of our Tequila Sunrise Stockman, which is a Michael Prater custom handle on a hen and rooster knife.
You won it.
Right there.
That's right.
Yep.
Super deal. That's free to you. You can also buy it for $68, but Leon won his.
Yeah.
That's a super deal there. Thanks for being a customer.
And we're going to continue that giveaway as we're getting closer to Father's Day. So congratulations to all the winners. We'll do the giveaway next show. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here in no time.
See you next time. You guys be safe out there. Take care.